I don't know if I got and welcomed everybody properly, but welcome in, guys. Good to have you. If I missed anybody in chat, I apologize. I am trying to not die at the moment, so I may be a little off my game here, but we'll see. I can't cough this much today. It'll go away. It'll go away. Let me just get warmed up, and then maybe it'll go. The Sparx sign pulsating, or am I tripping? No, it's desynced with the basically like the frame rate of the camera because it's an LED, and LEDs are pretty low frequency. Just imagine you're in a church during a sermon for a funeral. Hold that cough and like your life depends on it. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had a funeral to go to, I would see myself out at the moment. That's the kind of situation I'm in right now. Just start arguing with Austin and you won't cough. I don't think that's true. I think I will still cough even if we're arguing with Austin. All right, let me get this going. Farming Sim 25. Drink any teas, maybe some ginger and garlic. I got this licorice tea, ginger and garlic. Wait, is ginger and garlic tea a thing? I have this licorice tea that is actually, it's pretty good. For when you're feeling like this.
245 bits.
Homer.
Sparx.
What?
An announcement.
What?
Very important.
Was that the announcement? Homer, thank you for the 245 bits. Was that the announcement, Homer? Or are we awaiting an announcement as well? Just ram into Austin's truck and die of laughter. Die. You did the die like change colors. I ram into Austin's truck and I'm gonna change colors. Okay, that sounds good. I'm testing a new joystick. This is the PlayStation version. It's different. They changed the way that it works. So I gotta see if my controls. I think my controls are all the same. We're gonna run with default controls here. Yeah, that all feels normal. But I put the PlayStation one on because it's got this compatibility mode that I want to test because I think it's been messing with some people playing on PlayStation. Let me give it a shot and see if we can help people out a little bit. My day's good, Shmuel. How's yours? I would put ginger and garlic in the tea with honey. I think I'm gonna go. I'll probably end up making a tea at some point, but it'll be that licorice tea. Yeah. Hold in the cough until it's passed through your body and becomes a fart. I don't think that's what coughs are. Actually, I don't think they're air that's trapped inside of you. But that's a good. Maybe I'm no doctor. I'm no doctor. Holy. Okay, just let me get warmed up, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Just cheered 245
Homer.
bits. I used your $1K to buy a new gaming
good
rig. Asus ROG Ryzen 9 with 9070
That's
XT
good.
GPU and 64 gigabytes of RAM.
Homer, that's a good use for it. That's a good use for it. Thank you for the 245 bits. Well done. What are you playing on it? First thing, 64 gigs of RAM. Also, hell yeah, dude. I don't know anything about that GPU, but the rest of that seems awesome. What are you gonna play on it? Pretty sure your lungs don't connect to your butthole. Technically they do, actually. You may be surprised, but in a very runaround way, your lungs do actually connect to your butthole through your esophagus, which is gross. So just don't, I don't know. You get constipated enough, you never know. You never know. I started sympathy coughing. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's brutal. That's brutal. Play WRC just won a race with overheated the car with no front tires. Hell yeah, mystery. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. I know. I feel like my car's always overheating. I don't know what I do wrong in that game, but I'm always overheating. How's the winning team doing? I don't know. You better go ask him in his stream. We'll go live on TikTok in a little bit here, Ben. I'm just gonna make sure. I'm really trying not to cough. I'm just gonna make sure that stream is going okay. I've got everything set up. I was a little worried that I'd have to do some settings for this joystick. So let me make sure this is all good first, and then I will start up the TikTok. We'll be good to go. Your lungs also connect to your butthole through your arteries and veins. Yeah, but that's less direct. That's less direct. I don't like it as much. It's better the other way. It's more fun that way. How are you doing after that loss to me? It's because I was sick. It's because I was sick, Officer Bravo. That's the only reason that I lost to you that day. Yeah, not my fault. Not my fault at all. Is it a new month? Is it just?
And Oik just cheered 200.
Why does it feel like a new month in here?
Sparx.
What?
I need your code also. I am buying 2 joysticks to go with my G920.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. You should do it. The code is just Sparx, actually. Thank you for the 245 bits, by the way. Yeah, the code is Sparx, so anything you get for Thrustmaster, just throw that in there. You'll be good. Okay, so I think the grass is totally regrown. Chat, I don't remember what the heck we were working on It looks like our grass is regrown and we could do more silage. But also, I think we need to sell this silage. Is there a big change in when silage is like at a good price? Is that where I think we're selling silage right now, actually. Is what we're doing. I gotta get all caught up. I cannot remember what we're trying to do to win here. Let's see what the prices of silage look like right now. If the body's like a donut, everything that's connected to the throat or stomach is on the outside. I know what you're getting at, but I don't like it. I think you're technically right. You're technically right. Oh, Skrillium's here. Hello, Skrillium. Get out of here, Skrillium. I know you're spying for Austin. Okay. Silage. Is silage here? Yeah.
And Oik just cheered.
Oh, it's at its best price now, but it really doesn't have a lot of fluctuation.
Sparx.
Okay.
Announcements are done. Going back to work. I'll be lurking.
Sounds good, Homer. Thank you for the 245 bits, dude. I appreciate that. All right, chat. How do we sell this silage for a good price? And also, what the heck were we doing over here? Is this done? Oh, this is like good. Okay, great. What are we planting? Grass. We just planted more grass. Okay, awesome. So we must be going to sell this silage. What's the best way to sell silage for us, like money-wise? It has been so long since I played this game. Can we pick up silage with this thing? Like if I take this and I just empty out everything that's in here, do you think I can pick up silage with it? That'd be kind of sick, actually. By selling it, handbrake. I'm selling you, dude. I'm selling you to the animal dealer or whatever. That seems like the right way to do it. Okay, and then we would dump. We give the goats as much as we can, if they'll take any. Admittedly, I've kind of been forgetting to feed them. And then I'm just gonna get rid of this grass right over here. Where are the parsnips? No parsnips from me. Parsnips are gross, dude. I should dump it in a line so that I can pick it back up with this, actually. Otherwise, I'm gonna run into some problems. Okay, hold on.
And Oik just cheered 245 bits.
Homer?
I did 1k bits for Wes.
1,000 for Wes? No, Wes is worth at least 10,000. Bits start at 10,000 for Wes, Homer. No way. No way. 1,000? Do you see how hard this man works? Absolutely not. Okay, and then can we pick this up? Hold on. Like, I probably should back into this. But will this pick up? Ah, nice. Nice. So that's probably the best way to sell this. And then where do we sell that for the best price? I think there's only one place. How long has it been since we played the farm? 2 weeks, I think. Because we did it. Yeah, we did it the week before last. And then last week I was on that trip. So, yeah, I guess 2 weeks. I think Sparx likes me a little if he thinks I'm worth 10,000 bit. 10,000 bit. At least I said bidding starts at 10,000. You're worth way more than that. But I gotta go to bat for you here. Silage. And animal dealer or farmer's market.
Bits. Find 50k for Wes or I become VIP.
Oh my god.
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
50k for Wes or I become VIP.
Emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Like you buy Wes for 50,000 bits or we have to make you VIP? Or am I misunderstanding this? Do I become VIP? I don't know how this works. Homer, what the hell are you talking about, dude? You didn't think first to a million would last this long? You may be surprised because I think what happens with these playthroughs is the start is always like, the start always feels really slow. And then all of a sudden you have $1 million. It's like Austin and I were talking about it the other day and we thought we could probably do it within 6 streams, but we'll see. Sparx needs a dose or 2 of Buckley's. Oh, Buckley's is gross. Will it work though? We have it. We have Buckley's. I mean, it's in the thing. Does Buckley's actually work? I don't think I've ever taken it before. Because I think we have, so I can take a look. Yes, but it works. Their motto is taste terrible, but it works. Yeah, but like, companies have stupid mottos all the time. It does, at least for you. I don't want to take it, chat. It's gross. It tastes awful, but it works. What does it taste like? I don't know if I've ever had it. Amy, we bought some because Amy needed some months ago. And she said it tasted like pine needles, which doesn't sound so bad. Hello, Smitty. How's it going, dude? Last time I was sick, I drank it straight from the bottle. Okay, don't do that. Get the pills. I think it's supposed to touch your throat, though, isn't it? Never tried it, but we don't have it, but all my Canadian friends swear by it. Wait, Buckley's is Canadian? Google removed their motto, don't be evil. They're giving away the plot. They had to. I'm 7 years and paid off $5 million loan. I have 3.4 million left. I'm playing on hard economy. Wait, that's awesome. You're actually making a ton, dude. 7 years. You paid off 1.5 mil. Man, what are your monthly payments like on that? Man, you would have started with $25,000 monthly payments. That's insane. How did you do that? How did you even, did you just do a lot of contracts, or how did you get around the 25K monthly payments on that amount? Let's give this a sell. Let's give this a sell. It should make some good cash. So we're gonna make per load of this. I think this is what we were working on. I wonder if there's an easier way to do this. I should grab some in the forks too, is what I should do. That'd be the smart way to do it. So a full load of silage for us, 2,000. 2,000 even. I don't know how many loads of silage there are in there, but that's not bad. It should be a good chunk of money, and then we just have to figure out what to invest in. So we're gonna sell some silage for a little bit, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. I'm gonna go get the Buckleys also. Hold on. Where will this take me if I just go straight this way? Will this take me home? Yes, eventually. I'm gonna let it drive. I'm gonna get the Buckleys. Maybe it'll help. Oh my god. Oh no, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Boom. Boom. That's that rally driver. That's that rally driver instinct right there. Did it like go off course? What the heck happened there? That's pretty good. Is this distracted driving? This is like unattended driving, which I think is a separate crime, but I'm not sure. I know it almost made it through the trees. That would have been awesome. Okay, how much do I have to take? Oh, this stuff looks like it's nasty. Oh, they even have a little Canadian maple leaf in their logo. I didn't realize this was a Canadian thing. Take two teaspoons every 4 to 6 hours. Do not take more than 40 milliliters in less than 24 hours. See liver warnings. Liver warnings. 10 mils every 4 to 6 hours. Chat, how many milliliters is a tablespoon? Is a tablespoon like, oh, well, it's not really a tablespoon though, is it? I think it'll be good. That's about 10 mils. Don't listen to the bottle. No, you gotta listen to the bottle. 5? Not 5. This is 10 mils. Hold on, there's a childproof cap in it. Tablespoon 15 mil and teaspoon 5 mil. This should actually be 10 mils then. That's perfect. Well, yeah, like an actual tablespoon measurement. Woo! It smells like Halls. Oh. That's it? That's not bad. All that? They made up a whole marketing campaign around that? I spilled it on myself. Which is fine. Maybe that means it'll work extra. They hyped this up for nothing. It's 3 teaspoons to a tablespoon, not 2. Okay, that's fine. And that wasn't a real tablespoon anyways. A little smaller than a real tablespoon. That's not gonna ruin this sweater, is it? No, it'll be fine. It's a black sweater. I'll be fine. Why is everyone so dramatic about that? That wasn't bad at all. Okay, well, hopefully that gets rid of the cough. It's got a lingering taste. Definitely like pine needles. but it tastes like you know, Halls, like the cough drop. I don't know. Do you guys have Halls in America or Europe or wherever you're watching from? Halls are like a cough drop. They're like a square cough drop that you buy at the grocery store. They come in a little tube that you get at like the tills. Going the wrong way. Yeah, we got them in the EU. You know the really strong flavor in those, not the sweetness or it's kind of the mintiness, but like the really strong flavor in Halls, it just tastes like that. It doesn't taste just like Halls without any of the good parts, I guess. That was better than I thought. I'm pleasantly surprised. And we'll see if that keeps me alive a little bit longer. I'm going to start TikTok as well. Oh, we better put Austin in the stream together. And then we'll go live on TikTok. Okay. And then do I have to, if I have cough syrup, it's been like many decades since I've had cough syrup. Am I like not supposed to eat or drink anything? Like, is it supposed to sit in my throat for a little bit? Because I feel like I can feel it there, but I don't want to, I don't want to wash it all away. Have you harvested the rice yet? No, we haven't done a harvest on the rice yet, actually. Oh my God, I'm not coughing. Wait, does this stuff actually work? It's not just crappy marketing. Hold on, I'm going to go up this way so I can actually drive a little faster. Wait! I don't even need to cough. I don't even feel the need at all. What the heck?
Hey, Sparx.
Not sponsored. Placebo effect is legit. I'm okay with that. Hello?
How's it going?
Good. I just took a tablespoon of Buckley's.
Ooh, fantastic. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I hear it's even better if you mix it with Sprite.
Anyways, this is the first time I've ever had it before, and it's
okay.
So far it's worked. I haven't coughed since I took it, but I can feel it.
That's fantastic.
I'm supposed to wait to drink for a little bit. Okay. Anyways, what's going on? What's up?
Not much. Just making money off the compost.
Oh yeah, we're also selling our silage, so we're gonna see how much our labor has paid off this year. I guess
a whole $20.
Whole $20. We're doing 2,000 per load.
Per load.
But I don't know how many loads it's gonna be, so we'll see, I guess, and then we'll figure out how much money we're making.
Yeah.
Don't dump Buckley's on Austin's crop. No, apparently this stuff works. I don't want to. If he's growing Buckley's, people are gonna buy it.
What was the old commercial? There was something. There was a catchphrase or something.
It tastes bad, but it works, or something like that. It tastes awful or tastes terrible, but it works. I felt a little wound up though, because like it didn't taste nearly as bad as I was led to believe. I thought it was gonna taste like literal human fecal matter, but it's just like not sweet. And it's way better than the cough syrup we had as kids. It was like cherry flavored garbage.
Yeah, you know what? I never minded the taste of Buckley's. It really wasn't that bad.
No, I don't mind it at all. We got to get a Buckley sponsorship. Stuff works.
I got to get a Dr. Pepper sponsorship, dude. I'd be drinking that stuff on the stream all the time. This is getting ridiculous.
A Dr. Pepper sponsorship? Who makes Dr. Pepper? Oh, I think Pepsi bottles Dr. Pepper, but technically Dr. Pepper is its own company with Keurig, I think. Fun fact. Pretty sure it's called Dr. Pepper Keurig. Couldn't tell you why. Oh man.
Is ever telling me to use the trailer right now? I would have to load this into the trailer anyway.
Austin, use the trailer. I'm not gonna give you my strap. I was about to share some valuable information with you, but I'm selling my stuff. Doing good.
Oh, they mean the silage trailer. Okay.
Ah, man. They gave it away. Licorice ain't that bad. No, I like the flavor of licorice. We got licorice flavored cough syrup in Sweden. That would not do well here. People hate licorice in general.
Yeah, no, that would be
terrible. In Germany, they use a cough syrup that tastes like sarsaparilla. And so a lot of my like German friends hate root beer because they say it tastes like cough syrup. So I guess sarsaparilla is like exclusively used for like medical flavoring, stuff like cough syrups and antibiotics and stuff like that. So when they have root beer, they just think it tastes like medicine, which is weird. I wish our cough syrup tasted like root beer. That'd be freaking awesome, dude. Is the
well, apparently the trailer does not work for compost. That is
oh.
That sucks.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just carry it in your hands, one scoop at a time.
One scoop at a time.
1 milliliter at a time.
Yep. Fantastic
do
idea
good.
there, Sparks.
I hate cherry flavored stuff because it tastes like cough syrup to me. So I have that same thing where growing up, we had the cherry flavored cough syrup, and I really struggle with a lot of cherry flavored stuff. Cherry Coke, that's okay. Like cherry candies, I'm not a fan. It just reminds me of cough syrup. Yeah, I know.
Dude, cherry stuff is great.
I want to like it because I love the flavor of cherries, the fruit. But the cough syrup that I had as a kid definitely wrecked it. Yeah.
Sparks is scarred. That's what's
a little
going
bit,
on.
but I want to get over it. You know, like I don't want to have this. I want to be able to enjoy cherry flavored stuff. I like cherry ice cream. That stuff rocks.
Cherry ice cream's pretty good.
But it's a different flavor than candy. I like cherries, obviously. You don't remember what cough syrup
With
tastes like?
Sparks
That's
under
good.
the weather here, we may have a little edge. You know?
You might. My brain is operating at half capacity, which is saying something since it's rarely ever operating in any capacity. So maybe that's you got yourself a real lead here.
I mean, you do have more cash than me right now. I will say that, but I got
stuck
the
my
assets.
tractor to absolutely nothing as I said that. I'm hung up in my own silage pit while you said that. So I think you might actually have a lead here. Oh,
That is very possible.
What the heck? Hold on, I'm in trouble. I got it.
So how did you manage to get $80,000? This is what I'm a little confused about.
I don't know. So a good chunk of that has been that filled us up. Silage so far. Like we made a few thousand on silage, and we're basically out of trees now, but we were doing good on wood. But now I might be a little stumped. Oh, and then we had that.
I think it would have helped if you hadn't have deactivated my productions there for about 2 days and I didn't notice.
It probably would have. That was such a good move. Like,
it doesn't matter because my productions are still going anyway, and I still have more wood than you.
Yeah. So I think I just evened it out, if anything.
Good chance.
Yeah. I got to catch up a little bit. Should have bought a John Deere. Oh, no. I want the tractor to keep driving, not sit on my lawn.
I wouldn't go that far. I think I like my John Deere plenty, and it's been working just fine, except for the lack of horsepower.
Okay. Yeah. That's right. Just don't remember.
Go fast.
Don't open the hood. Austin, don't open the hood. They'll come kill you in real life. So don't open the hood of your tractor.
Oh, no. This is a 90s tractor. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Actually, more like an 80s.
Can't open it up anyways. I've been using the Case Puma in my save. That thing is solid. The Case IH Puma. That is a tractor I've never touched. I have driven a Puma in real life, but I've never touched it in this game, actually. Who's John and why is he a deer? Well, he slighted an evil witch, and she turned him into a deer. And so now he's forced to make tractors with his little hooves. It's a really hard job. That's why he's so miserable.
Something like that.
Yeah. Put a Ferrari engine in your John Deere tractor. That might make it less reliable, actually. Might be an even worse move.
I think you might be downgrading the John Deere at that point.
Fun fact, growing up, I knew someone named John Deere. Oh my God, you knew the John Deere. That's crazy.
John Deere?
The John Deere. The Jonathan Deere.
Grillian's asking if we have emissions in Canada like the US. Yes and no.
Fun fact, our road vehicles are actually bound by all of the exact same emission standards.
Actually, no.
Wait.
That's not true.
Not all the exact same, but they have to be like congruent with each other because we've got like free traffic between the two.
Yes.
There are obviously some differences.
It is legal to delete your truck in Canada.
Wait, it is?
Yes, it is.
Try some freedom, America. Try some good old Canadian freedom. We get to work on our trucks here. I don't know what to tell you.
The only time it is illegal is when it's a commercial vehicle. If it's a personal vehicle, as long as you have a muffler, you are legal to delete your truck.
There you go. Delete your trucks, chat. Yeah. If you're Canadian.
Don't tell California that, though.
Yeah. If you turn the batteries off on a John Deere too early, it can void your warranty. Is that real? That's awesome. Don't worry about the warranty. Fix it yourself anyways. It's all good. Also bad advice. Why don't you ever play in first person? It's boring to watch on stream. It's way more exciting to watch like in third person for you guys. I actually prefer to play in first person, but it's I don't really mind third person.
Streams are boring to watch in general. When
Yeah, that's right. Oz is doing real work. I'm entertaining the masses here.
I got the
you
real
can't delete
farming,
anything in Ontario.
experience.
Just do it, Dylan. Just do it. Just do it. I didn't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hi, Oliver. Welcome in. It's the GTR launch control void warranty all over again. Wait, what's the story there? The GTR launch control equals void warranty all over again? Sorry, are you putting launch control in your tractors, or is using the GTR launch control voiding the warranty? Because it's like a little bit valid. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't think launch control on tractors is a real thing. Maybe the JCB fast track, but
true. But it would only make you go like a like I don't know, take like a millisecond off of your 0 to 60. I don't know. It's a tractor at the end of the day. Got like so much traction already. Mechanic Karen, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Jackie Pitch, thank you for coming in with Mechanic Karen as well. Chat, go give Mechanic Karen a follow. Top of your chat there. How's your stream? What the heck are you guys doing today? Yeah, welcome in. Absolutely. Is the Horny Farm Sim wheel any good? No. I mean, it's not that it's not any good, but there's a lot of better options than that one. I wasn't super happy with that. What?
The joystick, the Hori joystick is decent. I will say
that's the best part, but they put it on this like the wheel is really cheap. Like it's just a rubber band that recenters it, and then the pedals, same kind of story. Like they're just a cheap pedal set. So the joystick part is really sick, but you can't have it separate. Got to use the whole kit. If you're gonna do that, go with the new kit where you can get the T128 and the joystick at the same time.
I think you can buy the joystick separately though.
You can I don't know, unless they changed it for the Hori one. They told us they're not gonna offer it. I was really disappointed.
Is that right?
That's what they told me, but
because their other two products suck, so they got to get you to buy them all for the one good product.
Yeah, I don't know. Hori's got some good stuff out there, but they told me that one was not compatible separately. Captain Bupedia, thank you for the roses and the hearts, dude. I appreciate that. And Silent Phantom, thanks for the rose. Welcome in.
Well, they ghosted me for a sponsorship, so screw them.
Who, Hori did?
Yeah.
You don't want him. You don't want him. We're in Thrustmaster country here, Austin.
Oh,
you don't want any of that Hori garbage.
Oh,
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
The R3 should be fine. Garbage, yeah. I think it runs on the same API as the R5, so it should be okay. First, I submitted a question for ETS. Oh my God, thank you so much for reminding me. Okay, so on March 18th, chat, we've got a Q&A stream with the developers of Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Sim. They're the same developers. And I need you guys to submit your questions in the Discord and the announcements channel. There is a Google Forms. Just go punch your questions into there. I don't need any other information. Literally, as many questions as you want, just put it into the form. It's in the announcements channel. And then I will send it into them. And then in like 12 days, we're gonna go ask all those questions. I just have to send them in for approval because obviously there's going to be some that they can't answer or not allowed to answer. But submit as many questions as you can. We'll see which ones get approved, and then we'll ask them. Toby, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in.
All right, Sparx, I got to go scheme and plot here, so okay. I will talk to you later.
Okay, sounds good. Bad luck, and I hope horrible things happen to your crops. All the worst to you. All the worst. A compression thing for silage? Is that a real thing? Like a baler? Oh, baling might have been the way to do this. Running a static baler in there would have been good, but it's so expensive. I don't think it'll be good. Will there be any more America in ATS? America as in like the continent or like the USA? Because yes, there's going to be more of the American continent. They're adding Canada now. And then the United States of America, they're presumably going, to all the way to the East Coast. So I guess we'll see. We're actually probably going to get Florida out of, I think it's Florida. I can't remember what states they're doing, but that new game from the SnowRunner developers, Road Kings, is like southeast the USA. So continent, I want Mexico. You know what? Garbage, can you go type that question into the thing? I have no idea. That's the exact kind of question I'd like to ask them. And if you can go put that question into the forum, we'll ask them in 2 weeks. That'd be perfect. Just make it one game World Truck Simulator. Go put that question in. That's another really good suggestion question. Go chuck that into the Google form so we can ask them when we do that stream. Best money making method? I would probably say anything to do with wood. So wood chips, lumber, firewood, not so much, but wood chips and lumber are pretty much the best money making method. Whether that's a fun way to play the game or not, it's kind of up for debate, but that would be the way to do it. Have you played Docked yet? No, we're gonna play Docked for the first time tomorrow. So I was gonna play Docked for the launch yesterday, but I was insanely sick. Doing a little bit better today, but I was pretty sick yesterday, and so I had to skip stream. So we moved it to tomorrow, and then next week we also have the Rangers Path. It's like a national park simulator, and then I think we have John Carpenter late next week or possibly the next week. I gotta check our schedule. We got a really busy schedule for March. But I'll let you know. Sparx, have you done any Kinlog playthrough? Was looking through the Twitch VODs for one. My main playthrough is Kinlog. Yeah, it's awesome. There's about 2 months worth of Kinlog that you could go watch in the Twitch VODs right now. But yeah, that's actually our main playthrough. It's really good. More achievements in American Truck Sim. That will be another one to put in the forum, is to ask. All I wish was the DLCs for how many there weren't so expensive when you add them up. I mean, they do pretty well for going on sale. Like Euro Truck and American Truck goes on sale literally like every 6 weeks. So if you ever want cheap DLC or the game, that's the time to get it. But you're right, when you add them all up, it does get expensive. I'm curious to see what they do for console, because we talked about this a lot. Like, I think the reason a lot of the DLCs are so expensive on PC is like players who've been playing for a while probably don't mind a $10 DLC 3 times a year. But when you want to buy them all in one shot, it's a little expensive, and all the console players will be buying it in one shot. So I'm curious to see if they do any cool bundles or something. I don't really know. That's my guess, is there will be bundles on console for the truck sims. Actually picks it up surprisingly fast. I gotta get this tarp off somehow. Glad you're well enough to stream, but please be careful. Pretty sure the U.S. attacked Iran because wait, what? Because the Supreme Leader kept coughing on live streams. I don't think that's what happened, but I will heed your warning nonetheless. Thank you. That may be helpful. Okay, hold on. My coughing is coming back a little bit, but it's definitely better than it was before the Buckleys. Sorry, I just have to put on my we get super strength on this save, which is new to me. I've never used super strength before, so kind of cool, I guess. Right now it's 200 without South Dakota added. I mean, you don't have to buy it all in one shot though. Like, it's literally years worth of content. So just like buy a little bit of DLC, and then if you like it, you can always get more later. Okay, hold on. Can't remember how to push that tarp back, but it's being bad. Hold on. How do you get that JCB? This one actually is part of the Highlands Fishing DLC, I think, right? How do we push the tarp? I thought you just had to like grab it. Or is there a button we gotta press here? Oh, there we go. Whatever we were supposed to do. Oh, I should just grab this, I guess. Whatever we were supposed to do, we did it. Ah, but now I got a bad ramp on here. Okay, hold on. I should put Austin's tractor in a tree. I think it would take me longer to put the tractor in a tree than it would be for him to get it out. You gotta be strategic about the trolling, because if the trolling takes longer than whatever inconvenience it creates, it's not doing anything. It's not a troll at all. Okay, come on, pick up some of that. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, it's quite the process here. Digging into it gets it to go back, kind of glitched out. Yeah, okay, I think that's what has happened here. Okay, we're good. Drewski, thank you for the follow. Yes, Highlands Fishing DLC. Yeah, so I think there's 3 DLCs that come with Highlands Fishing. This is the older one, but then there's a couple of new ones as well. Do you know if you are in an ATS convoy, does everyone need the DLCs or only the host? Everyone needs the DLCs for ATS convoys. Yeah, you can't just host a convoy and then like drive wherever you want. Everybody does need to use the DLCs or have the DLCs wherever you want to drive. Now they can still be in the convoy. So if the host has like all the DLCs, for example, and you only have 1 DLC, you can actually still be in the convoy and drive around and stuff like that. You just won't be able to cross into the places where they would be able to go. It would be cool if it was only the host. I mean, I understand why they don't. Because like with SnowRunner, in SnowRunner, only the host needs DLC, but only the host gets progress, you know? So it's like, kind of makes sense that to really enjoy it, you would have to get the DLC yourself and play it on your save. Whereas for American Truck, like, you could just host, you know, you could just host a convoy and then nobody would ever have to buy DLC ever again. There'd just be a bunch of convoys, full DLC convoys out there so that people didn't have to buy DLC. Like, it would be cool to play with your friends and stuff like that, but I get why they didn't do it, you know? Austin saying he's cooked. Hell yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Connor, thank you for that follow on TikTok, by the way, dude. Or on Twitch. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Are you driving with the devs again? Yes, we will be driving with the Truck Sim devs on the 18th. That's correct. So please go put those questions in. What wheel are you using again, Sparx? Sorry for re-asking. No, that's okay, Kevin. This is a T248R. Fantastic wheel. It's got a killer set of pedals. We just tested it on Rally. I mean, I've used it on Rally before, but we put a whole day of Rally into it, and it worked wonderfully. And then I'm using the SimTask Farm sticks as both of my joysticks. Welcome back, Brody. How you doing, dude? Drewski, did I get that follow? I think so. Thank you for that follow either way. And then somebody whose name is a bunch of emojis. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. How do I reverse faster with the Logitech pedals? Press them down as hard as they go. I think that's pretty much the only option for those ones. I don't think you could do anything more than that. Just push them all the way down. I don't know if you could tell like if it's at the max input or not, but like if you could go full speed, like if you go the same speed as the highest your cruise control could go to, you're good. I reversed at 3 miles per hour. That isn't terribly helpful information because I don't know what tractor you're using. You may be on a tractor that can only reverse at 3 miles per hour. I'm not sure. The Logitech pedals are notoriously kind of bleh on the brake. They do get a little better as you use them, but they are kind of notorious, especially when they're new. It's on every tractor. Change it to so you have to change direction so you can use your accelerator to reverse rather than your brake pedal. That's a little bit better. How much more silage to sell? I don't know. I don't know how much is in there, but we're at $111,000 right now. We're 10% of the way to the goal. We're gonna have to be really smart about how we spend this, but like I think we're doing really well. What are you gonna do with all that money? I don't know, dude. There's a rubber bit in the brake which makes it hard to use, so look up on a YouTube video on how to take it out. Okay, so there's 3 options for the Logitech pedals, and again, just a disclaimer, I don't like these pedals. I can tell you how to use them best, but at the end of the day, these pedals did crap out on me and they're not really that good to begin with. I'm still disappointed that Logitech roll them into the next generation because I think they should have remade them, but whatever. Yeah, so you can either take out the rubber block, you can cut it in half, you can replace it with something softer like an eraser, or you can use the hell out of it and then it'll soften up. I would say if you're playing a lot of games, let it soften up. That's probably the way to do it. It's nice to have something in there. Brakes without extra resistance are kind of frustrating to use. Like it should feel much different than your accelerator. Your brake is just going to be better, especially when you're doing like sim racing and stuff like that. I mean, you can always put it back in if you're really disappointed, I guess. But I'd recommend leaving it in and just like feeling it out a little bit, getting that muscle memory down. Let me look at the best way to get money. I will tell you some ideas. No, I'm good. Don't look it up. No, I don't want you to look it up. I don't want you to look it up. We're doing a good job. We have to use our brain power here for this one. I don't want to look it up. Thank you. Better than the G29 for the Logitech range. It's my first wheel and I don't want to get a crappy one. Yeah, you definitely, it's definitely like a money game when it comes to. Oh, I didn't sell the stuff I had in my grabber here. It's definitely a money game when it comes to sim racing sometime, but there are a couple of gems out there where what you pay versus what you get is exceptionally good. So yeah, if you give me a budget and then like what games you want to play and what platform you're on, I could give you some pretty good recommendations based on that. See if we can grab this easier now. That should be going. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that almost grabs a full load in one go, dude. Probably will if we put it up here. The map I think is called New Hope. It's kind of like No Man's Land where it's just empty. It's been pretty good actually. Did you dump the loader bucket? Thought you had some in there. No, I forgot. I 100% forgot. Is that 100% full though? It must be. Hold on. I think there's not enough in the bucket. No, they could definitely go more in the back thing. Hold on. I think you can do both, actually. I think they can put more in the back. Also more in the... There we go. Okay, that's full on on there. And then I think I could grab a little bit more here. Yeah, there we go. 17,000. Make a little more money here. Leon, thanks for that follow on TikTok, dude. Welcome in. That should do it. Can't see how much money we make off that. I mean, it'll be a little more than 2K, but we'll see. What's he doing? He's cutting. He's cutting and doing more silage. I think he's been doing compost, but that looks like he's getting some silage ready again. Austin, I have a quick question. How many days per month are we running at the moment?
It's either 5 or 10.
5 or 10. Not 3 though, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, for some reason I had the number 3 in my head and I was like, holy, I'm gonna have to like jam everything into this month, but that's good.
I don't, hold on, I can check in settings.
Okay.
General, no, game settings. Oh, it is only 3.
Oh my God.
You better get your stuff done, buddy.
I think we'll be fine. At 10 times speed, I think we'll be fine, but we'll see what happens.
All right. All right. Yeah, because we moved it. We had it at 5 and we moved it down because you requested that.
I think you're right. I think you're okay. We'll see how 3 goes.
So you requested it. You requested it. Just keep that in mind.
You're right. You're right. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Yep.
I have to use that as a ramp. It won't even let me climb up it slowly, let alone quickly. We should have used it as a ramp after we had flattened it all. It was like perfect ramp shape, dude. You and Austin are the farm sim goats? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Don't let Farmer Cop hear that. But I agree with you. Davey, thank you for the follow on TikTok, by the way. Farming Sim Forza, I'm on PC and maybe hook up to an Xbox if possible, but not important if it doesn't. Okay, so luckily for you, most kits that work on PC work with either PlayStation or Xbox. You want a joystick or no? And how much money? What's your budget for that setup, Kevin? That's the only other question, because we can get crazy with it, but it does depend on your budget a lot. I was gonna say a little bit, but actually a lot. I'm on PC, but like, oh, I guess, okay, so in this particular playthrough, we might be using mods that are PC only. Typically when we play with like either no mods or crossplay mods, so you can do everything that we do on console. Which I think even now, I think even this you could do on console. We might have a couple of mods that aren't console friendly, but otherwise I think it's not too bad. Oh, that worked. 124 bucks if I fill the front. Okay, it's not even worth putting in the time to fill the front loader. 124 bucks is not anything. Construction Sim is coming to Game Pass. Thank goodness. I didn't buy it when we were watching your family streams. It's like on and off of Game Pass, weirdly enough, because I think it's been on Game Pass before. Yeah, it's kind of on and off, but that's good. That's good. I'm glad you get to play it for free. Because Construction Sim is like, it's kind of circumstantial. Like, I don't think everyone's gonna like it because it is, you know, it's a little monotonous. So getting to try it on Game Pass is good. And I don't think they have a demo, but we gotta get demos going again, dude. I am so sad that so many so many like game devs don't do demos anymore. It's kind of coming back with Next Fest, but that's only on PC. I'm so sorry. Give me one. Oh God, blowing your nose when it's stuffed is the least satisfying thing ever, dude. That's terrible. That didn't help at all. We're gonna be playing Doc tomorrow. So regular time stream for tomorrow will be. We'll just do Docked all day. I'm gonna take some time, probably tonight or tomorrow morning, to see if I can get it set up on the joysticks. I don't know if it has wheel and joystick support, but I'll give it a shot anyways and see what we can get. 400-ish UK money. Pounds. Could be more for a good wheel that will last. Yeah, I'm sick too. I know. It's only been the last couple of days. I think I got it when I traveled. The map is New Hope. Kevin, 400K. Did you say you were doing like Farming Sim Forza? Yeah. We could get you a joystick. I would say get a Simtask farm stick. And then I'm using a T248R, which is a PlayStation wheel, but it's got an Xbox version called the T248. I like that one. You could actually go a little pricier. Oh, probably not with a joystick though. Okay, that combo might be a little. No, it should be about right. A T248 and a Simtask farm stick should come in around 400 pounds. My math might be a little bit wrong on that because I'm converting from Canadian dollars, but try that and see if that comes in. That's pretty good. And if you find out joysticks on Dock, let us know because I couldn't. I'm guessing that they haven't, but we'll see. Dock has wheel support. Not sure about joystick. Did it have wheel support when we played? I can't remember if they had wheel support on the demo, but wheel support would be good enough for me. But there are a lot of cool machines in there that I think would be fun on the joystick as well. Like there's so many cool cranes and stuff that I think would be sick, especially on the dual joysticks, dude. Oh my God. Might have to make it happen. Says joystick support is coming in the FAQ. Saber needs to stop releasing their games without all of the features that people want. I will say I do like Saber Interactive generally. I think they're pretty good. I think they've been the best they've ever been recently, but they still have this weird habit of releasing their games without all the features that people want to have in them, like no multiplayer or like no joysticks or no hard mode. It's like just wait, just delay it, get all the features in, launch the game, you know? Farm sticks don't work in Dock, but my T128 did work. Okay, better than nothing. Ultra was playing Docked yesterday. I know, I was just going to bed when she went live, but I did see Ultra was playing Docked, which is pretty cool. How did she like it? I wasn't able to catch the stream. I was like dead yesterday. Did you see Microsoft teased a next-gen Xbox? Microsoft teased what seems to be like a Steam machine, because they said it can play the PC games and Xbox games. I'm gonna be honest with you, Microsoft just kind of teased a Steam machine Mark II, you know? I don't know Mark II, but like their own version. We've known consoles were going that way for a long time. This has not really been a secret. Like, I think anybody in the industry has known that consoles are going to be PCs. They practically are now. They're just like intentionally restricted. I think we all kind of knew that this is where it was going. But yeah, they're going to have something like a Steam machine. And Sony, I don't know what Sony's going to do. They're still dialing into their exclusives for some reason. I don't think that's the way of future gaming, to be honest with you, is all of these exclusives. And I think developers and publishers are starting to realize that. And I think Sony might be a little restricted for, you know, for actual exclusives that they can sell, but that's the direction they want to go. We'll see what happens. I'm not buying. There's no Sony exclusive good enough to buy a PlayStation 5. I think the only one that kind of gets close for me is Gran Turismo. But like I don't really want to pay $800 for Gran Turismo, you know? Like Sony's going to stop releasing on PC. Yeah, they're going to stop releasing their single player games on PC. I don't think that's the move. I think exclusives need to go. I don't know how we're going to tell Nintendo that, but like I think exclusives are stupid. And we got to get rid of them, honestly. Go get a real job? I quit my real job. This is way better, Ethan. Why the heck would I get a real job when I can play video games all day? Who am I talking to? The Twitch chat. find out somehow. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's called the SimTask. The SimTask Farm Stick is the joysticks. Get a real job, Officer Bravo. I'm coming for your job, dude. You're next. I'm gonna take my job and your job. Mrs. Crash Prime on a 385 stream streak. Are you kidding me? That's an insane number to see. We gotta be in some record book somewhere. Mrs. Crash Prime, thanks for 385 streams. Absolutely bonkers. Danish, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that as well. Can we censor the word job, please? Yeah, I'm sorry. Please censor the word job. It is offensive to the alternatively employed. So please do not use the word job. Very, very offensive word. That's true. Sparx, you don't want my job, go get another job. Wait, you don't want my job, go get it. No, I'm taking yours as well. I'm collecting jobs. I can do Spirit's job. I would do Officer's Bravo job. I'm gonna do my job. Any more? I'll take more. Do you stream for a living? Yeah, I stream for a living, which is it's an insane job. Work application. All right, Goose. Don't say the W word, dude. That's to the J word. Yeah. No, please do not say anything that rhymes with Bob aspiration. Okay, we don't tolerate that kind of behavior around here. That's cool. I know it's a little bit ridiculous, to be honest with you. Take my job. I'm unemployed. I'm already doing it. I'm already doing your job, Goose. I got you. You want my job? I don't know. What's your job? What do? You can't just say, "Do you want my job?" and then not tell me what you do. What is your job? No, tomorrow, Declan. Tomorrow. I was gonna play yesterday, but I got so sick, so I didn't end up playing yesterday. But we will play. We'll play tomorrow. I don't know if you remember, but I finally got my farm stick working, and it's actually so much fun. I'm still getting used to it, though. It's a lot trickier than I thought. It starts out that way, starts out tricky, and then one day you'll just realize you haven't thought about it in ages. You just do it. You just do it so easy. Yeah, it's absolutely true. Been married 25 years, haven't had a job in 20. What the heck, Bandit? You're a trophy husband? Dude, that's sick. Okay, Bandit, I am coming for your job, actually. I want to be a trophy husband. That's sick as hell. I'm basically a trophy husband now, actually. Now that I think about it, I stay home and I play video games all day, and Amy goes to work. So you know what? Hell yeah, Bandit, we're doing it. We're living the dream. Sparks, they have Goldcrest Valley from Farmstone 17 on Farmstone 25. No way. I never played Farmstone 17, but I've heard that name before, so I'm assuming people like it. Now I'm trophy boyfriend. It's even worse. It's even worse. I went better in EA Sports WRC than I expected. Second place at first stage. Beat you with 4 seconds. 5-second penalty, and you had a 15-second penalty. So if you had 5 seconds penalty less, you would have got me. Dang it, dude. I know. I got to get practiced up again. We got to do more of the, and great job, Tox. Seriously, good job. Portugal is so difficult. I might set up another rally when that one expires. I miss doing all those rallies every week. So I might set up some more so that we can keep driving. I got to get practiced up, dude. I'm far too simple to be a trophy husband. Dingle? Sorry, Wesley. What's going on? You're far too dingle to be a trophy husband? That's okay. It's not about your dingle. It's about your, it's about, I don't really know what it's about, to be honest with you. Oh, single. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You will have to fix that to be a trophy husband. That part is true. That part is true. I think. That might be a prerequisite. I hate my ability to English. No, that's fair. You stream for a hobby? That's how I started. I started streaming for a hobby. It was never meant to be anything else. I don't know what the heck happened. It just, all of a sudden, now I'm here 3 years later doing this. It was supposed to be a hobby. How did I win stage 1 by 20 seconds? Oh, I pooped the bed on stage 1, dude. It was actually insanity. It was so gross. It was so gross. Trophy husband, what contest from hell did she win? For real, dude. So once you finish the story on Docked, I heard you have to start a new save or wait for DLC. Someone said it took 15-ish hours. I heard there was 15 to 30 hours of gameplay on Docked. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I was told. Yeah, I know that doesn't seem like a lot. I don't know how much the game costs, but that doesn't seem like a ton of gameplay. But we'll see how it goes. We'll enjoy it. I kind of, you know what? I kind of like the idea of a game for stream that we can finish in 14 hours, because like we do 3 streams and then we're done. But like from a game value perspective, that's not very good. So we'll go give it a shot. Is it replayable? I have no idea. I don't know anything about Docked. I'm intentionally not watching anything about Docked so that when we play it tomorrow, it's my first time ever experiencing it. I don't want to know anything about it before we play with you guys. I want that to be the first time I actually play it. In stage 2, it went worse with the rain, so I got 5th place, and I was 50 seconds from you. Dude, I always do so bad in the rain. I was actually kind of impressed with myself that we made it work this time. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, we've got a Discord. It's in my bio on TikTok, and then you may just have to copy and paste it over to a browser to get it to actually open your Discord app. Is that Silage Pit on console? That Silage Pit? I don't even know where that silage pit is from, to be honest with you. It's just a silage pit. It might be DLC, to be honest. That might be Highlands Fishing DLC. In fact, I'm almost certain that it is. I'm almost certain that's Highlands Fishing DLC. So yes, it is on console, but it's not going to be in the mod hub. It'll have to be on DLC. Best DLC on Farms to 25. I mean, it's Highlands Fishing, right? Like it's. Is that even a fair comparison though? Because it's like we're comparing an expansion to like little DLCs. Highlands Fishing, but again, it's an expansion, so it's a little unfair. If you want to go with the 3 other DLCs, Mercedes, definitely Mercedes. Yeah, because obviously an expansion is going to be better than a little DLC pack, but the Mercedes one for sure. Yes, the pit is. I think you're right. I think you're right. Well, I got Steve's coming. Oh my god, dude. I'm in rough shape today. Oh, thank God it's already 2:12. I made it. I made it a full hour. My eyes are burning. My nose is completely plugged. My throat hurts. The Buckley's has stopped me from coffee for a little bit. So shout out Buckley's, I guess. And my skin hurts. I hate, this is a symptom I get. Anytime I'm sick with anything, and Wesley, thank you for the heart on TikTok. Anytime I'm sick with anything, my skin on my whole body hurts. I don't know what I try to wear like the softest clothing I can whenever I'm sick. It's the weirdest symptom, dude. The Mercedes DLC is peak, but the auto shifter makes them speed up so bad. Yeah, there's a weird glitch with the shifting, especially with the Unamogs, I believe. For some reason, it won't let me join the Discord. Okay, the Discord. Unless you're not banned from the Discord, you should be fine. Sometimes you have to copy and paste it to another app but go command Discord and Twitch chat there and see if it lets you join from here instead. What is the difference between Xbox and PC joysticks, and why is there a price difference? Technically, the Xbox ones are better. A, because they can be used with Xbox and PlayStation, but B, they actually have an extra feature. They have a throttle on the side, which is kind of cool. So this one's got a throttle right here. This is the PlayStation one. The Xbox one is the same. The PC one, no throttle. That's pretty much it, to be honest with you. If you're playing on PC, just get the PC ones. I don't know if there was like a functional update to them outside of that, but pretty sure it's just because of the throttle, you know? Oh, I've got Gatorade in the fridge, I think. That actually isn't a bad idea. So you're telling me you have to be nerfed when you're sick? I'm nerfed when I'm sick. Yes, exactly. If you would like to beat me at any video games, this is the week to do it, dude. I don't know why my skin hurts constantly, but it goes away. It usually lasts for a couple of days. We'll see. Question, can I play docked using the joystick? Answer, joystick support will not be available at launch, but we're working to implement this functionality in the future update. I guess, but we'll have played the game by then. I don't like that. I really am not a big fan. That's been a trend in simulators lately, and I think the reason this is happening is a lot of the games that are coming out for simulators right now have been worked on for the last 5 years, or within the last 5 years, right? It's not like they just started them a month ago and, you know, now they're out. They've been working on them for 5 years, whereas joysticks are gaining a lot of popularity in the last, I would say, year personally, year and a half, maybe 2 years. So a lot of these games started being created before joysticks have really kind of hit their stride. So I like kind of understand, but I still think at this point, developers should delay their games until joystick support is out. If it's a really joystick heavy game. So like Docked probably should have been delayed. The other one, honestly, was that Star Trucker game. Star Trucker should have been delayed. I think they would have captured more of like the the Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen kind of community, because it's like a really, really casual take on space. But I think they could have done better if they waited, you know? What are you gonna do with the money you make off silence? I don't know. We're at 125K. I don't know what we're gonna do with it right now, but we have to make sure we turn it into more money. So I guess we'll see. You can do it with Joy2Key. Yeah, that's true. But like, it's a ton of work. Like I did a video on it. It's like a 20-minute video to set it up. It's not an easy thing to do. Most people are just, they want it in the game. Otherwise they won't do it. Sparx, I want to race you in Poland or Latvia. Okay. Well, no, that's DLC. Oh, we still can. I was going to say, I'll set it up as a, I set it up as a club race, but, I don't want to do DLC races for that, but I'm down to just, if you pick it, tell you what, Officer Bravo, pick a stage, go put your time down, record it, and drop it in the Discord. I'll see if I can beat it. I thought you were going to make TMR. So we did the math. And even though TMR is, it's like equally as valuable as making silage, it's not worth it because the amount of work you have to go into making TMR, you have to buy equipment, you have to put more work in to make the TMR. You basically sell it all for the same price as silage. So the argument there is you could take hay and you could sell hay for the same price as silage, but it's not help. I could just turn it into silage and not do all the extra handling. It doesn't cost me anything to just keep making it all into silage. So I went back to just silage. TMR was a good recommendation, but I think the only benefit there is time, really. Yeah, and I spend less money to do it, so I keep more of my money. Oh, that Buckley's makes the coffee taste vile, dude. That is gross. Ugh. Put it in the secondary club. Who's secondary club? I can do that. Are you in that one? Okay, remind me. Put something in the Discord and remind me. I'm down. Sparx, wouldn't silage bales be better to invest in? It's faster to sell. Probably. I mean, it's expensive equipment to make silage bales. The other problem with bales is we have to worry about trolling because Austin and I can sabotage each other, and bales are like really, really susceptible to sabotage because I can just grab bales and fling them and I won't know where they went because bales aren't marked on the map. So it's actually really important that we think about sabotage when it comes to bales. Yes, you're correct. In a regular playthrough, I'd be baling this silage, stationary baler, or just baling to begin with. But in this particular case, that's too susceptible to the trolling. Austin wants 1K a minute for every minute you're late. 1K a minute for every minute I'm late? I wasn't late today. I was on time. I was on time today, I think. We started at 1 on purpose, though. I'll take you 19 times in the rally channel. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. That's fine. I'm this one. Thank you for the follow on TikTok, dude. I appreciate that. Map is New Hope, I think. Did we ever get a confirmation that the map is indeed New Hope? I feel like I've been telling people that, but I don't know if it's true. Did we get a full thing of milk? Oh my God, we got our first whole container of goat milk. When's the best time to sell this? Hold on, goat milk. I'm really sorry about all the noises I'm making into the mic chat. I genuinely apologize. It's gross. Oh, I had it. Oh, hold on. Not a great price right now. If we wait till next month and then we sell the milk, we could get some pretty good. We get some pretty good cash for that. We're gonna do that. Sell goats and buy sheep, make wool. Honestly, I don't want to do all the work that goes into like processing wool. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just sell it. We'll just sell it when it gets to time, you know? We're happy you're here. Don't mind the noises. I appreciate the kind words. I do know that there are people out there that cannot stand the sound of like people coughing or clearing their throat. I'm a little bit like that, but with the sound of chewing. I'm definitely better than I used to be with the sound of chewing, but chewing is one of those noises that I like. Some days I just can't handle it. I'm not really sure why it's some days are worse than others. Like growing up, it used to drive me crazy. And then now as an adult, like I think I'm a little bit better about it, but it's still a horrible sound, dude. Feel free to leave though if you're feeling awful. I'm not feeling awful, to be honest with you. The way I look at it is I'm gonna be sniffling and coughing and feeling sick no matter what today. And I'd rather be sniffling and coughing and feeling sick and hanging out with you guys than just doing that on my own and feeling miserable. Like, I'd rather be distracted talking to you guys, playing games, hanging out with Austin. So I'll tough it out. If you guys will tough out the gross sounds, I would actually prefer this to doing nothing, to be honest with you. Isn't there a shed that is a bale storage? Ooh, that might have been the move, hey? That might have been the move, is the bale storage. I'll think about that. Well, that obviously is going to be expensive, but we'll see. Sparx this year streaming, making up for the 5 weeks he left us. I was gone for like 4 days. It was 4 days. It wasn't 5 weeks. That might be 5 weeks in stream time, dude. Do you have a server? I really want to play with people. No, I hate managing servers. It's the worst thing in the whole world. But as a T248 wheel and pedals, 2 months old on a local site to be 100 pounds, worth getting then, Sparx. Kevin, if that is legit and it works, yes. T248, 100 pounds, absolutely. Just make sure it works. Like, yeah, make sure the pedals are all functional. Make sure they can show you a video of it working in a game. Because, like, 100 pounds makes me a little bit nervous, but if you have a functional set, that is worth it. I was wondering, do I have to have a specific wheel? I don't really care about the joysticks. Wait, what? I was wondering, do I have to have a specific wheel? I don't care about the joysticks. A specific wheel for what, Riley? What are you talking about? In general, no. But what exactly are you asking? The map is New Hope AOB. And Alfie, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. Felt like 3 years. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Bale storage shed is 50K. Oh, 50K. What we could do is we could strap it to a trailer immediately, because Austin and I can't undo straps on each other's trailers without switching farms, which I don't know if we're allowed to switch farms. I think we said we're not allowed to switch farms. So technically, we could strap it down. That might be okay. Yeah, rather have Austin steal them than pay 50K. I know, right? I've got to feel the same way. Sure. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, dude. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome in. For Farmstead 25 on Xbox. No, you just need a wheel that is compatible with your Xbox, Riley. That's about it. You don't have to have anything else. Like, the game works with anything that works on the Xbox. Same with PlayStation. Works with anything that works on the PlayStation. There's about 6 T248 listed localists for around 100 to 150-ish. Those are all great deals. Just make sure they work. Like I said, like the secondhand market for wheels and pedals is fantastic, because people are just giving them away. They don't want them. It's taking up space in their house. They just want to get rid of them. In fact, you could probably offer less than that. See how long those have been listed for. If there's 6 of them, I'd offer them all $80 and see what happens. But just make sure it works. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for the help. No, absolutely. That's what I'm here for. And Fwizzy, welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, I think we can just strap them to a trailer. To be honest, that might be the move. Of course, trailers are 50 grand as well, so I don't know how much that actually helps us. I'll think about it for next harvest. Well, we'll price it out, because we have to cut and harvest today. So I guess we'll see. I offered 80 pounds. No, that's good. That's good. Offering 80% of the listed price is usually pretty good. Yeah, you're not gonna upset anybody with that. I've seen a whole setup with rig and everything for 200 to 300 on Facebook Marketplace. It's just because they take up so much space. Like, that's why people want to get rid of simulator gear so bad. Is it takes up insane amounts of space, and so they just put them on super cheap. It's a good deal, dude. It's a good deal for sure. Have you checked if you've downloaded some mods for Bale Shed? Oh, that's a good idea, because there might be some Bale Shed mods that Austin put in that I'm not aware of. No, we'll check. Okay, we'll check. Let's get the rest of the silage sold, and then we will figure that out right now. I might sell my G29 because I want to upgrade. No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. I'm a little, now that the pedals on the G29 and the G920 have started, like, breaking down, I'm a little more nervous to buy that set secondhand. That's freaking me out a little bit. Back while mine was still working, I was like, oh, if you get this set for $150, great. I would be a little nervous. Now, the nice part is I think most of the stuff on Marketplace or secondhand, it's not going to have been used for 500 hours. It probably was used for 20 hours and then never used again, if it was even used, right? So that's like a little less scary, you know? But yeah, that's my only issue with the G29. Pedals are my main reason. I might replace them before selling. I wouldn't. I would just sell it as is. Okay, I just want to see how much is left in here. Oh, nice. Okay, few more runs. Make a few thousand more bucks. Like, we'll probably make another 20K on that pit right there. Maybe a little less than 20K. 15 to 18K in whatever's left in the pit should put us at 150,000. It might be all right. So who's winning so far? It's still really hard to tell. I think I technically have more money in this moment, but that doesn't mean anything. Having more money at once doesn't mean anything for this challenge, unless you're actually getting close to the goal. Then it would. I mean, we're 13% of the way to the goal. I don't think we could do this and just do this for 10 more years straight. Like, obviously, if we did this for 10 more years, we'd be done. We said. I don't know if that's the move, though. Like, buy more land, make more silage. It's got to be a better way to turn that into extra money, you know? Austin isn't answering me on the YouTube name Sparx, so you win. My name is Hunter TV. Oh, there you go, Hunter. That sounds good. That sounds good. Do you not use matching pedals with your wheel? Are you using the Thrustmaster pedals with your wheel? Yes, I am. No, I'm using the matching pedals. The pedals I'm using can be used as an upgrade to the T128, but they come with the T248. They're fantastic. Yeah, no problem with those. For these retail level sets, I wouldn't mix up the pedals. Like, I wouldn't buy a different brand of pedals. We were just talking about the G29, because the G29 has a kind of a controversial set of pedals that gets talked about every day. Every day in this stream, actually. Snowglass, my last night shifting tonight. Oh, night shift. What? I think you said shitting. Night shift, I'm assuming, tonight, so we can spend the weekend playing Farms at 25. There you go. I mean, you still can. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Ready? Ready? Boom. Boom. That's that JCB fast track speed, baby.
Oh my goodness, dude. There ain't no way you ducked me like that.
That was so good. That was so.
There
That was Tokyo Drift right there. Dom
This guy
Toretto's. Hold on,
completely
Dom
fucked
Toretto's
me.
calling my phone. Hey, he called me his family or something like that. I don't know. I didn't see the
Oh
movie.
my goodness. I can't believe you pulled that. Oh,
Brakes for
I
impact.
gotta get you out of the way.
Brakes for impact.
What? What? I
Outplayed
can't even
twice.
move you.
I know. I got
What?
my forks in the ground. This is my first time
I
playing
can't
Farming Sim.
move. I need my
Anyways,
loader.
see you later, Austin. Have fun.
Oh my. I need my loader. I can't even catch him. I can't even catch this guy.
Oh my God,
What the
embarrassing. Holy. L
This
after
damn
L
float's
over
on
here.
I can't believe this.
Should have
crap.
bought
This is
yourself a John
ridiculous.
Cheetah. JCBs are faster than deer, baby.
This guy.
I knew
I
that
can't
fast
even do
track
it,
would come in handy. What's that?
I can't even do anything about this. It's ridiculous.
No. That's right. That's
Absurd.
right.
You got 133 racks. How are you?
I know.
How are you?
We're
I feel
just
like-
freaking killing it, dude.
Yeah, is Sparx cheating? I feel like Sparx is cheating.
I haven't cheated yet. I've done some egregiously unsportsmanlike conduct, but I think that's the closest I've gotten. I've been good.
All right.
I'll let you know. If I cheated some money, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Chad will let me know too.
I will, of course. Your chat will let you know, actually. I can't believe they didn't let you know the first time I turned your productions off. That was real scummy of
No,
them.
that was dirty.
I
telling
think
you,
I
man.
did it so
That's
fast that they didn't even know. Because what I had done is I switched to your farm because I wanted to see what you were producing. And then I just very subtly and quickly turned them all off. One person in chat mentioned it. I never mentioned it out loud. And then I switched back and I think one person saw it.
That is complete
I know.
bull crap
The
right there.
second time though, they were watching like freaking Hawks, dude. You were in the Discord 5 seconds after I did it. I was so disappointed.
Oh yeah, well you know, second time's charm, I suppose.
You're training those spies well. It's freaking Skrillium. I know it's Look, he's in here. He says you suck. Skrillium, go back to spy camp or wherever you came from.
Skrillium knows what's up.
Skrillium knows what's up. Exactly. Hi, Kelly. And Troy, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Oh,
how's
my
your
God.
how's your tree stock looking there? It's looking a little thin.
My what?
Looking a little. Your tree stock. It's looking a little.
I'm like basically out of trees, to be honest with you. I might just run her down now and see, you know, reap those rewards. But that might be it.
What's left there, bud?
Yeah, it's
Not
getting a little tight in the tree department, unfortunately.
I sure hope you got some other productions that are gonna make you some money.
Don't. I'm trying to figure that out at the moment, to be honest with you. I'm a little nervous.
You run a little low on time too, or you still got plenty of that?
Yeah, we had a little sprint at the start of this playthrough, and now things are looking a little scary. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'll pull through. I'll pull through.
You think so?
We're tactical geniuses over here.
I sincerely hope you do not.
That's valid. I also hope the same for you, but.
Okay, no, I'm just fine on time actually right now. I got more than enough time.
I might miss a month on silage, but we'll see what happens. I guess I'm a little low. I know.
That'd be terrible. I will tell you though, I miscalculated on the compost because I had it calculated for
sorry, go on.
For what do you call it, the easy or normal difficulty, and I forgot we're on hard difficulty.
Okay.
Not making as much money.
Because we ran the numbers, and I was like, I don't think this is gonna be as good. You were like, it's big money, massive money. You're winning the game.
I ran the numbers on
regular mode,
on normal difficulty when I was looking at the mod page. So
that's okay. That's what happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Well, not me, but you know.
No. It has and will happen to you, and I think.
I don't miscalculate anything. I just put the wrong buildings down, and that cost me thousands of dollars. I have 200K right now if I didn't do that.
Yeah, well, unfortunately you don't. So.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd also have about 100K right now if someone didn't turn off my productions.
Oh my God! That you should find out who did that. That's absolutely that's rude.
They should honestly get a penalty of like at least
penalty.
One for that.
That would no. That was valid. That was valid.
At least
that was
get
war.
subs for a penalty like that. I don't know. I think Chad agrees with me on that one.
I don't think so. That doesn't seem fair. That seems unconstitutional, actually.
All right, they love to see it.
No, that's a human rights violation. Are you suggesting human rights violations, Austin? Austin. What? You don't think I deserve rights, Austin? I can't believe this.
You're putting words in my mouth.
God.
You're putting words in my mouth. This is I don't think that's what I said at all.
Wins the argument every time, chat.
Every time.
You argue with the content creator, just get him canceled. You're good to go.
Just get him canceled.
Just get him canceled. Ridiculous.
I'm gonna leak your address, Sparx, then your phone number too.
Wait, hold on. That would get you canceled.
No,
me killed potentially, but like
I'm gonna leak it anonymously on Reddit. How about that?
What? And my address is probably already on Reddit. Let's be honest here.
Nah.
I've seen my face on Reddit before. I don't go over there anymore.
It's scary. For your phone number, I should low-key give it to him.
No. What? Terrible.
I think it's a phenomenal idea. I like that idea.
I have your phone number too. All right, this is mutually assured destruction.
I might be screwed.
And I think you'd be in more trouble than I would. I think if yours got leaked, you'd be in worse shape than me.
I have private security. All right, I am
private security. Holy Merryweather security over here.
The big guard at my door last time you were here.
I didn't. Is he invisible or very small?
He's camouflage.
Yeah, you got George Trick security over there. I didn't even see him.
Camouflage, man. You can't see him.
You got the army man from Toy Story in your bushes or something like that. I don't know. I didn't see anybody over there.
Hey, they can do a lot of damage to your feet. All right.
That might be true. That might be true. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll put him to test.
I'm gonna you know what? I'll Home Alone trap this place.
That's sick as hell. I'm gonna. You should do that. I want to come see that happen. Actually, yeah.
Next time you come over to Sparx,
be like a reverse escape room. We gotta like break in with escape room booby traps. I like this. This is good.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. No, this is awesome.
I think it's a real solid idea. But how about agree
what's
to
our
not
rules
leak
command,
each other's
real
addresses
quick?
and we'll be fine.
The what?
How about we just agree not to dox each other and we'll be fine?
Okay, I feel like it was implied, but you know what? If we want to agree to that, I'm down.
No. I was gonna do it as payback, but like now I kind of forgot about the fact that you do have my address and phone.
That you also have an address. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Do you remember the name of our command for the rules, the playthrough rules, by the way?
Farm rules.
Farm rule. Okay. Sorry, Maddie. That is that's the rules for the stream. If you go command farm rules, it'll bring it up.
I forgot it too. Mike corrected me.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Mike's not even a mod. He's just in here, he's chilling.
Mike is on your team. He's usually in my stream, but every time
he was my first sub.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Every time you and I stream together, Mike says mean things to me all day.
I mean, it's deserved.
What?
Let's be honest here.
I'm a nice guy. I mind my business.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait. When we get off stream here, he's like as mean as you can think, guys. He's awful.
I'm way nicer off stream than I am on stream. I dial up the meanness. I got notes. I got meanness notes.
No. You're awful off stream.
Oh yeah. Tell me one mean thing I've said to you off stream.
I can't repeat it. Yeah, how about that? How about that then?
That was good. Unfortunately, that was solid. Fine. That's fine. Chat, don't believe a word he says. He's a dirty liar. Wasn't Reddit mad when you did the ATS controls video? No. My YouTube comment section was pretty mad at that one. There was it was like a mix of people who were really mad at me about that and a mix of people who were like, thanks so much for this video. This was very informative. It's such a weird.
Is this true? Is this true? Skrillium just told me that Sparx said off stream that he hates your glasses.
What?
Do you hate my glasses, Sparx?
You wear glasses?
I wear blue light glasses. Yeah.
Oh, the orange glasses. No, that's not true. Skrillium's a liar. I forgot you were wearing those.
Would never lie to me.
I can't see you when we do these streams. It's not like I'm looking at you.
You hate my glasses?
No, they're nice, Austin. They're nice. They're good. They're good for your brain because you're not looking at so much blue light, and I think that's good. I guess.
No,
Skrillium's a liar.
Skrillium's saying you talk to him off stream. I kind of have to go with Skrillium there.
I would never talk to Skrillium off stream. That's crazy.
I think you would, and I think you hate my glasses, Sparx.
No, and I wouldn't tell Skrillium that. I think your glasses are nice. They're nice glasses, Austin.
It's hard to believe you, Sparx. You know,
I think Skrillium is trying to be mean to you under the guise that I'm saying it, but I think this is just Skrillium being mean.
Skrillium wouldn't do that.
You should ban him. You should ban Skrillium.
No, but he's a mod. I can't.
You modded Skrillium?
Yeah, I modded Skrillium.
Oh my god, I won't be able to come over there anymore. Skrillium will time me out second I show up, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna time you out.
Yeah,
I got him. I made a Twitch emote just for Skrillium.
No way.
Yeah.
Skrillium says quit eating hot dogs sideways. No, Skrillium, I'm gonna eat twice as many hot dogs sideways just for you, buddy. Hi, Frosted. How's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna eat twice as many. I'm gonna write Skrillium in mustard on top of them. I'm gonna eat them sideways and swallow them whole. I know it bothers you. Too bad.
I gotta get proof of that next time.
Yep. Harry and KM1, thanks for the follows on TikTok, guys. And yes, Austin is on Twitch. His username is Austin_farmer. If you click the link to my Twitch, he's linked in my description. You can go click him there. And then
better streamer than Sparx, by the way.
That's true. That's true. I don't wear blue light glasses.
Well, I'd say maybe not better streamer, better YouTuber for sure. Better YouTuber.
Yeah. I post shorts, dude. I'm like brain rot central. I feel like,
hey man,
like
everyone needs a little brain rot. Everyone needs a little brain rot, right?
I feel, and there's kind of like a a classism when it comes to content creators. Like when I talk to other content creators and they're like, "Oh, what's your main platform?" and I go, "TikTok." Their energy changes. Like it's like I'm a lower class content creator.
TikTok. When we go to TwitchCon, you can't be saying your main platform is TikTok.
No. I mean, my main platform is Twitch. I think, but sometimes like, "Oh, where do you have the most followers?" I go, "Oh, TikTok," and they're like, "Oh, I hate TikTok," and they always say the same thing. They're like, "Oh, I don't use TikTok," or "I never got into that." It's like, all right.
The dude's got the most followers on the one platform that does not pay in Canada.
I know, right? Literally. Any other platform would be best, but I don't know why I did that. Do I usually like to swallow hot dogs whole? Sometimes. Sometimes if I'm tired of chewing, I'll just swallow them whole. Yeah, absolutely. Saves time. I'm all about efficiency around here.
Cool, okay.
What?
Nothing.
What? You don't think I'm about efficiency, Austin?
I didn't say that, but I think the way you go about trying to be efficient is just a little strange.
You don't think swallowing your food whole is more efficient than chewing? Well, you're wasting hours of your day chewing. I'm off making money.
Wait, are you calling me a fat ass?
No, I'm just saying you're a big chewer.
Exactly what you're saying.
You're a big chewer. You're wasting hours every day chewing.
I'm eating all the time.
Well, you're eating more than I am because I'm not chewing. So maybe not eating more, but you're eating longer because you're a chewer. Unlike me.
I think you're the only one eating things the long way.
I was trying to figure out how to set you up on that one, but you beat me to it. Damn it, dude. I spent a long time thinking of what Austin glasses remind me of, and I just realized it's Bono. Oh, true.
Bono?
Bono, singer of U2, I think. Oh. I don't know, old people band, you know.
Said Jeffrey Dahmer, but I don't really like to go with that.
It's a little. If they were clear, it would be a little more Jeffrey Dahmer, but the tint is Bono for sure.
They're tinted very orange.
Yeah, I think Bono wears like orange glasses, so that's why you got the Bono accusations. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I am just fine being compared to Bono. I think. I don't know.
Do you have any like controversies or anything like that? I think he's been.
I probably should have checked on that before I said that.
Yeah, maybe we gotta double check. I don't know anything about Bono.
If this is in a clip, I don't know if Bono has a good reputation or not.
You know that part's not being included in the clip. They're always out of context.
What Bono has done.
He's made music. I don't know if he's done anything else exciting. Chewing burns calories. Making money burns calories. I actually don't know if that's true. We're gonna go with that. What?
Yeah, I would know all about that.
Yeah, I'm at 141K. That's 141,000 calories, Joby.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
I thought we were talking real life money.
Oh, no. Pretend money. Oh. Let me have this one. Oh. He kind of got universally disliked after U2 and Apple forced a download on one of their songs like a decade ago. Was it in like the whole album? If you bought an iPhone, that generation of iPhone, like the whole
I remember it because I was so confused why U2 was on my phone.
I think that did a lot of bad PR for them. That's true.
Yeah. You know what? They did get to perform at the Las Vegas Sphere.
That's also what I was thinking of. Like, they were one of the first to perform at the Sphere, which is, I guess, pretty good. The Sphere was cool. It's a nice spot.
I've seen it. I haven't, like, been to it.
It's cooler in real life. Honestly, my expectations were high. I was like, oh, yeah, people say the Sphere is awesome. And then I went and I was like, oh, my God, this place is actually, like, really sick. I will say, worth it.
I looked at my hotel one day and I had a big smiley face looking at me. I was like, oh, all right, then.
It's the best when you're like flying into the city because Harry Reid is like right on the edge of the city, so you can usually like see the Sphere as you land, and it
usually looks up
like
at
when
you
see the face. What?
Usually looks up at you.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Colto, I use a T248R is the wheel that we're using.
Sparx, why are you talking about Torx bits?
What?
Why are you talking about Torx bits?
Talking about what?
Torx bit. It's kind of like what it sounds like, a T2 whatever. You know, it kind of sounds like a Torx bit.
Is that how they're named?
It's like T something or another. Yeah.
Oh. Then yes. I'm just a big Torx bit fan. What can I say?
This guy.
He's also considered to be kind of an a-hole personality, I think, as well. That's okay.
But
Kind of 50-50. Honestly, none of those seem too bad, Austin. I think you're good. No
Okay.
worries. Oh, Bright Hammer. No, wait, dude. Welcome back. That's okay. No, don't even worry about that. Torx. T-O-R-X. Yeah. That's the one. The screws, right? The little... They look like little stars. I think that's the one.
Yeah. But the Torx bit, they're named by like T25 or T something or another.
Oh.
Yeah.
They should sue. T25. Okay, now I see it. Now I see it.
Yeah. You see it now?
I do. That makes sense.
Okay. Good.
Why are you
glad
calling
see it.
me a nerd, Skrillium? I'm not the one talking about Torx bits here. I talk about cool stuff like hot dogs and
Like eating hot dogs sideways. Yeah,
like
that's
eating
the
hot
coolest thing you
dogs
talk about now,
sideways. Yeah. Like cool people do. Has spring come to Alberta yet? Yeah, like 3 times. We still got 5
I'd
more
say
springs
4
to go
now.
before it's legit though.
It's supposed to snow again next week.
Yeah, exactly. We're having another
I was
spring
very
yesterday.
excited when I seen that.
Yeah, and then we're getting more snow.
Fantastic. Can't wait.
Oh my god. Freddie and Agri, thank you for the follows on
maybe
TikTok, guys.
Sparx will just drop dead before the challenge is over.
You might win by default because I'm gonna like
I win by default.
yeah, die of the plague before I'm able to win this, dude.
That we're playing the long game, chat. We're playing the long game.
Yeah, you just have to outlast me and I'll be fine.
Wait.
The Buckley's is wearing off.
If you die, who's gonna gift me my subs?
Oh, that's a good point. It's a lose-lose situation.
Damn it! Does Amy know how to gift subs on Twitch?
I don't think so. You might be done for. You might be done for. Plus, she's gonna keep all my money for herself, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
My plan was I had such a good plan, dude. That was like, damn it.
It was a good try. Just
plan.
let me die and then win. Yeah, good plan. I hope there's not plan A at the very least. Please tell me that's like a backup plan.
Dude, up until like today, it was, not plan A, but
Okay,
today.
it's like an opportunity plan. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, opportunity arises, and just kind of.
Just like the rest of his plans, it's a horrible one. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay,
Austin, do you have that many bad plans?
No, I have.
That's
great
quite
plans.
that's quite the shot. Well, not compost though.
Yeah, okay, compost, I will admit, was a terrible idea. But, in my defense, I was not thinking about the fact that we were in hardcore mode.
That's fair. That's fair. But, I mean, it's a nice little bit of money. It's a good way to use the wood. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you can only put so much into the sawmills, right?
Yeah, it's true. Also, I keep forgetting to check my productions to see if you've turned them off or not. I don't know if we've banned that method.
I have not touched your productions. We agreed
Okay.
no one would be touching productions from here on
okay.
out.
Okay. Go turn your productions back on. No, I'm just kidding.
I swear.
No, I remember that rule. I've been good. I haven't turned any off.
I hope so. I hope you've been good. I really do hope so.
I haven't done any sabotage today.
I might just show up at your house.
No, I haven't done any sabotage. I've been good. You wouldn't sabotage a poor, sick old man, would you? I'm just...
Oh, if it was you, absolutely.
I'm in my final years just trying to live my life and, leave behind what I can for my kids. And you're sabotaging me?
You don't have kids, Sparx.
Yeah, I do. They're over there in that pen.
Are we talking about Petunia over here? Or?
No, the goats. Baby goats are called kids.
Okay, yeah, okay.
They're my kids. I'm trying to leave some money for them.
Some money for them.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
goats
what,
need money.
I'll take care of them.
Goats have expensive tastes.
I'll take care of your goats. You don't gotta worry about that.
I'm a little worried about it. When you say it like that, it makes me a little worried about it, to be honest. But we'll see what happens.
I'll sell them for meat.
What? That's not taking care of them?
Yeah, it is.
No!
That's literally the definition of taking care of it.
No! Keep them alive. So they have healthy lives.
You didn't say for how long.
Forever. I need all the money because I'm going to invent an everlasting life elixir for goats.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I need all the money. That's an expensive science project. And make sure these goats live forever.
I suppose, you know, whatever. Oh, Skrillium got me for 1 thrust counter. Okay.
He got you for what?
1 thrust counter. Every time I crash, he calls it a thrust.
It's a thrust count?
Yeah, it's a thrust count.
I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, it's Skrillium.
Yeah, I wouldn't cash those in. Yeah, Skrillium, you keep that.
I got an emote for it and everything.
You keep that over on Austin's channel. We don't need that over here. Don't forget, you need the money to clone your dad, and we need to clone dad. That's true. That's also important.
Hey, why do you need to clone your dad?
And he's terrified of being cloned.
What?
So naturally, yeah, we'll have to ask him about it. But like,
I gotta ask him about that.
Yeah, if you ever want to wind up dad, ask him how he feels about being cloned. And
he's terrified about being cloned.
Yeah, he can talk for hours about the idea of being cloned.
It's not even possible to clone a human right now.
It is actually, just not the way you're thinking of it.
Entirely.
Yeah, you can clone a human.
Not movie cloning.
Not movie clone. You can't like print out a clone of a human, but you could like.
Yeah, that'd be the only thing I'd be worried about, like realistically.
We could grow a new clone. Like if
I almost said ask Jim Carrey.
Yeah, for real, dude. That's crazy. I don't know. So I don't think Jim Carrey's been cloned. I want to put that out there. I don't think Jim Carrey's been cloned. But I don't know why you would change your face that much when your entire career is your very distinct, internationally recognized face.
He's got hundreds of millions of dollars. I think he's just fine with doing a little plastic surgery.
I guess whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
It was a lookalike. It was someone wearing a Jim Carrey mask. That would be, I mean, we haven't heard of Jim Carrey in a while. Maybe this is good PR for him.
His publicist literally put out that he was there. That was him.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't think he was cloned, but that's just it.
I don't think he was cloned, but chat, why do you think it was like an impersonator or somebody wearing a mask? I feel like I've seen people in Jim Carrey masks, and they look better than that. Like we have better Jim Carrey masks than that. I don't think it was confirmed. I don't think that's true.
I don't think that was confirmed that Jim Carrey was being impersonated there.
But that'd be awesome. That'd be a cool stunt, I guess. It's like when they did that thing with Kevin James for that movie where they like made up a new person.
It's gonna be Face Off 2.
It's what?
They're making Face Off 2. It's the promo for Face Off 2.
They should have done a better job then. That's crazy. I don't think it was an impersonator, Andy. No, I wouldn't believe everything you read on the internet, but it looked very different. But Jim Carrey's been looking different. Like, this isn't even the first time we've seen him where he's looking different. He's been looking different.
Well, it's because he was saying some like outlandish stuff about Hollywood, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna get taken away." And
then they got him.
The Illuminati's gonna get him.
Would be good. I will say I do like these like real life promo stunts, like the like that teacher thing I was talking about. Like that.
Yeah, the Matt Taylor one.
Yeah, the Matt Taylor. Yeah, the Matt Taylor one. Like that was pretty cool.
Everyone figured it out in about 30 seconds. It's pretty.
But it was enough to like get you thinking about it, which I thought was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see how much weight Jelly Roll lost? No. Did he lose a lot of weight?
He lost a ton of weight.
Really? Damn, good for him.
Like a ridiculous amount.
I mean, it's not really surprising. His whole, oh dang. Well, his whole thing has been like, you know, his whole transformation and turning everything around. So like, I guess that's on brand for him. Makes sense. Good for him.
He lost 300 pounds.
300?
In like a year.
Holy crap, dude.
Whatever kind of weight loss drug he's on, I think the rest of the world wants, because holy
jeez.
Smokes.
I guess, you know what? When you make $1 million a day, probably, you get to do stuff like that, I guess.
I don't think he's making no $1 million a day, but I mean.
You don't think Jelly Roll? No, $1 million a day, definitely not. Well,
yeah.
How much do you think Jelly Roll makes a year?
Probably a couple million, probably like 20, 30 million.
A few, although I think music doesn't pay as well Like music, you get a lot of fame, but not necessarily a lot of money.
He's signed with a label. He's not making shit.
Yeah, I don't know. He said no drugs. No way.
Make good money.
How did he do it then? 500 pounds to roughly 265 pounds. What? When you can afford a private chef, personal trainers, doctors to prescribe whatever, I'm sure weight loss is a whole lot easier. Yes, I think that's true. Like weight loss is definitely partially a money game. Still good for him, but dang, I wonder what he did. Parker and Brayden, thanks for the follows on TikTok, guys. I appreciate that. I don't know who that is, Andy.
That's close.
What map? New Hope or something like that. I think the biggest thing, yeah, for like weight loss is like your diet though. So it's probably a lot easier to eat healthy when you have money. Like I find whenever I try and eat healthier, I feel like I spend way more money trying to buy vegetables and stuff like that than, you know, if I'm just eating whatever garbage I can get my grubby hands on, you know.
I mean,
his wife has money too. Oh, maybe. Sorry, what'd you say?
I just eat Factor. That's just what I do.
The Factor stuff honestly was a big, that was a big change for me. I'm very happy with those because it's way easier to eat healthy with those. Not sponsored, still not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
No. He's still drug addict country music. Well, of course, that's the point. That's the idea. Yeah, I've never been a huge listener of Jelly Roll. I don't dislike his music, but it's definitely not for me. And I definitely get the bits of like it being like child support music. I kind of get that bit, but he seems like a good guy and he's got a cool story and obviously he's doing well. So that's all that matters. Saw Target has a few Factor meals now, but they're expensive, like $12 each. When you order them in bulk, like I think mine come to about 11 Canadian dollars each, which is like 9 American dollars. 12 is expensive. 12 American dollars is a lot. Yeah. Also, a lot of these celebs are losing tons of weight. Look at Kelly Osbourne and Ariana Grande, skin and bones, basically. I think like those actually aren't very good examples because I think like those people have always kind of struggled with that. From like a mental health perspective. What's scary is like everybody getting the same face. They've been calling it like Ozempic face, which is fair. It's just like it pulls all the fat out of your face and it does look like a skull. It's because they're robots? No, I don't think it's because they're robots. I think that might be the least likely answer, but maybe. I did Factor and I thought it was horrible. Really? You didn't like Factor? Yeah, we did a Factor. Yeah, we did Factor sponsorship for a month. And they sent me a month for free. And it was really good. And then I've just kept it up since then. I pay about 11 Canadian dollars per meal. I do 6 meals a week. And I just eat it for lunch before I stream every day. And I'm way better about eating now. I can make better food than what comes in Factor, but I don't. And I think that's the important part, right? Like I look at the food in Factor meals. I'm like, oh, this is good. I could make something better than this, but I wasn't. Before stream, I was eating like 14 pierogies or like, ordering DoorDash.
Have hot dogs. Sadly
not. Eating a bunch of hot dogs.
20 meals a week.
You were what?
That's why Sparx isn't ordering 20 meals a week if Factor had hot dogs.
If they had hot dogs, I'd be done for, dude. It's crazy.
Like it's obviously not like the craziest good food on the planet. It's not gonna be good as like if you made a fresh made meal. That's not the point of it.
But I'm not gonna make myself green beans for lunch. I never did. The years I've been streaming, I've never made myself green beans and cauliflower for lunch. You know,
I'd say it's more convenient and it's better than just eating fast food.
It's better. Yeah, it's better than anything I was eating. A super common one for me was like breakfast food. So like eggs and sausage and hash browns. Pierogies, like frozen pierogies are always big here. What else would I eat before Factor? It wasn't good stuff. It wasn't good for me stuff, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing about how some celebrities have to live, I'm like, no thanks. I'm good being unknown. I know. When I hear some of those stories, I'm like, I think I'm good. Those don't sound very nice. I think I'd rather be rich and not famous. That's always the question you get asked. Is like, would you rather be rich or famous? Famous is a bad thing. I would rather be rich and not known at all. In fact, I would rather be neither. I would rather be neither instead of just famous.
But you see some of the
That's
fun stuff
terrible.
some actors get to do, and it looks pretty fun.
Some of the what?
Some of the stuff actors get to do, and it looks pretty fun.
But is it actually fun, or do we just see the fun parts? You know,
I think we just see the fun.
I think
I mean,
that
to be
might
honest,
be what it
most people
is.
see the fun parts of being a content creator, and
That's true. Like, we have a pretty good job. Like, when people say
yeah.
being a content
I'm
creator is
not-
the hardest
I'm not
job in the world, I'm gonna be honest. We get a lot of perks, and we get a lot of like there's a lot of parts of our job that are way better than a regular job. But
I think
yeah,
a lot
like
more goes into it than people think.
yeah, but also some of the cool stuff that we do is like cool on the surface and like a way less cool in the behind the scenes. You know.
It's like going to TwitchCon.
Like going to TwitchCon, yeah. Like there, it seems like you get to go and do a bunch of cool stuff, but then you're just like, you spend a lot of time on planes, in airports, and sitting in hotel rooms, editing or, you know, reading content briefs and stuff like that. Like that's a
Or
little
dealing with
less
crazy
fun.
people.
Or dealing with crazy people on the street. That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Went from expired ramen to factor, which is a step in the right direction. Oh, I ate a lot of ramen. That's true. That was a very common pre-stream meal for me. Was ramen and 2 eggs. It was my go-to. Yeah, 100%.
At least
what
the
do you
eggs
do
have
for a living?
protein.
The eggs were had some protein at the very least, but I think my cholesterol was probably through the roof. Probably way too much sodium as well. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? I'm a content creator, like a full-time content creator. So I stream for 4 hours a day. And then I do videos on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And that's like literally my entire job. The construction game I play is called Construction Simulator. I don't think we can get any more out of this. Actually, if we place this in just the right spot. I think there's a gap in the upper class divide. There are wealthy that aren't that wealthy, but they're really loud about it. And then the wealthy that are truly wealthy, but are quiet and have their own world. That's probably true. Although
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even know if that's probably true. That's like confirmed, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely true.
Yeah.
You just put truck people into a nutshell.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think like wealthy and not famous would be the dream for sure. Isn't it against the law in Canada not to have maple syrup? Oh yeah, you get executed immediately if you don't have maple syrup every day. You must have it.
Yep.
I was gonna
We
load it with
drizzle
the
a little in
forks,
the
but it'll
factory
take a long
meals.
time. Gotta put a little maple syrup on the factory meals. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta make
true.
it-
JJ, Braden, and Johnny, thanks for the follows on TikTok, guys. Appreciate that. Do you have stick drift on your farm stick? Because I have it really bad. Give it a calibration. So go find the manual for it. Calibrate it. If it stays really bad, just reach out to Thrustmaster and get a replacement. But just start with the calibration. They'll probably tell you to do the same thing. Go through all the calibration steps. On farm sim, set a dead zone of 30. That's like the optimal dead zone for the farm stick. And then yeah, if it's like really, really bad and you just happen to have a defective one, just reach out and see what they think. They might also give you some other troubleshooting. Like
All right, Sparks. I got some more planning and scheming to do. I'll talk to you later.
okay, sounds good. Enjoy. The calibration guide is pinned in general in Discord. Amazing. Okay, apparently if you go to our Discord, yes, I knew that as well. Nate, if you go to our Discord, go to general, click the pins. Calibration guide's in there. You could try that. You have to make it known you have a bunch of money and say you were rich. Are you really that rich? I'll be honest with you. Like I've just like going to all these content creator things lately, like you do run into these kind of people who are trying to like act rich, but like they've got all the signs that they're not doing that well. Like on camera, you know, they're wearing nice clothes and they're you know, like they've got the jewelry and stuff like that. But then they kind of like bum meals for dinner and they're like walking or Ubering everywhere, which is like just normal. It's normal stuff, but it seems weird for somebody who's trying to come off as really rich. You do run into those people. Yeah. They put all their money into stuff that you can see, but not any of the background stuff. My paparazzi is so sneaky. I've never seen them. That's good paparazzi. That's good. That's good. I don't think I've ever had anybody take a picture of me like that. Like I've definitely never had anyone take a secret picture of me. I've had people recognize me in public. And then the other day I heard somebody talking about me in public, which was a weird experience. They never came up to me, but I overheard a conversation they were having with a friend. I was telling Amy about it because I thought it was fun. But I heard them talking about me like they knew who I was, but they never said anything or came up, which is I thought was funny. If you guys see me in public, you can come up to me. I'm exactly the same in real life. I also don't mind. I think it's fun to meet people in public. Just don't be like a weirdo, you know? Well, it wouldn't be a secret pick if you knew about it. I guess that's a good point. It would just be a regular one, hey? What map is this? This is New Hope? I think it's on console. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on console. I'm just a Swede driving around trucking, so regular guy. It's all good. I think we're all regular people. Well, as far as I know. I don't think we have any like celebrities in chat. Trying to think of all the people we've had in chat. I don't think we've had any celebrities in chat. You're shorter in real life than I thought you'd be. You think I was shorter in real life than you thought? I found our picture, by the way, Crash. I have it on my my backup drive. I ran into it the other day. I thought that was funny. Do you think I'm shorter in real life than you thought? Damn, dude, that's crazy. It's okay, Sparx. I'll keep my regular stalking distance. Crazy. Hi, difficult. Welcome in. Yeah, okay, Handbrake's a celebrity. Okay, so we got Handbrake, which is good. Sparx is short confirmed. No. Crash Prime is just very tall. He's like 10 feet tall. So I just look short in comparison. I'm 7 feet, but Crash Prime is like 10 feet tall. So I just look short in those pictures. It's slander. Also, he edited them to make me shorter, I think. Could you imagine if there was actually a celebrity in chat, but we don't believe them? I've always wondered that. Like, I've always wondered who is the most famous person that has been in chat and we never knew. The most famous person I've ever interacted with? Probably T-Pain. T-Pain regularly likes my Instagram reels. he's a big simulator guy. So I think that might be the most famous we've gotten, but he's never been in chat, so I don't think that counts. I'm something to confess. I'm a celebrity. I'm really the CEO of Twitch in disguise. Oh yeah, Jeremy? What's your name? What's your name, Jeremy? That actually, it's moderately likely that the CEO of Twitch would come into this chat. That's not even that crazy. He does do stuff like that. How does one edit a photo on your phone? That's some add-on stuff. Listen, it's crazy technology these days. I talked to Peyton from YSK podcast on here. I don't think I know who that is. I think I've heard that before, but I don't know. It doesn't pull a face for me, you know? Hi, Edgar. How's it going? Welcome to TikTok. Ruben, thank you for that rose on TikTok as well. Okay, this has to be the last one, right? Let's go take a look. You Should Know is the name of the podcast. Oh, I've never heard that before. I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. Oh, yes, this is the last one. I'm so sorry about the coffee. Did Dad get raided by Casper Van Dien? I don't know who that is. Is that somebody exciting? It is a nice podcast. The only podcasts I've watched are Rooster Teeth podcast. I think it was my first ever podcast. Big fan of Masters in Business, the Bloomberg one. That one's fantastic. I know the Basement Yard, but only from clips. I don't think I've ever actually watched the podcast. I know The Yard, which is Ludwig's podcast. That one's pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a big podcast guy. There used to be another one that I would listen to all the time, but I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called. Another one of those like businessy ones. It wasn't like an interesting one, but I don't know. Casper Van Dien is Rico in Starship Troopers. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, man. I was gonna watch Starship Troopers again on the plane. I ended up watching Mickey 17, which was actually really good. But I was gonna watch Starship Troopers. Are you playing with Austin? We are playing with Austin. Okay, can we dump? Can we dump this in here? We'll have a whole day to cut and pick up grass, which is pretty good. I was a little bit nervous, but I think we'll actually be okay. You need a good silage map. All maps are good silage maps. I don't know why people always ask that, because like, what makes a good silage map? Grass? And any map is a good silage map, to be honest. I guess like there's probably some really field-oriented ones that maybe aren't as good, but in general, I'd say most maps are good silage maps. This is a good silage map, just for the record. This one fits the bill. Jake, thanks for the follow, dude. Do you recommend the joystick for farming? How do you have it mounted on the desk or wheel stand? I just have a desk mount. You can buy it with the joystick. Did I miss or did that go? I think that went. And I just have them mounted onto my rig. You can mount it onto a desk though. No problem. Sparx is like 12 years old, so maybe before his time. But Starship Troopers? I'm not that young, dude. Actually, technically, I think Starship Troopers is technically before my time. I've seen it. But I think if you ask the average person my age, they probably wouldn't be able to tell you what Starship Troopers is. I think Helldivers brought it back a little bit for some people, which is good. Like, I think a lot of people went and watched Starship Troopers after Helldivers came out. Helldivers 2 specifically. So maybe it had a little bit of a resurgence, but you might actually be correct, unfortunately. Like a British map? A British silage map? I got no idea, dude. That's a question for the mod hub for sure. It came out in 97. Yeah. I mean, sometimes movies go through like a little bit of a resurgence, like way after they came out, but like movies that came out in the 90s are before my time, because I wouldn't have been born yet, actually, in 97. But like, how old would I have been when I started watching movies? Probably 7 or 8 years old. So like, not until 2007 is when I would have started watching movies, and even then they're not going to be like R-rated movies that came out in 2007, right? Sometimes like dad had a lot of movies, so I feel like we went and we ended up watching a lot of the classics just because dad had a lot of them. So like we watched The Matrix pretty early and stuff like that. Honestly, like there's a lot of people my age that haven't seen The Matrix, which is crazy. So we had a little more exposure. I don't think he had Starship Troopers though. Corn is the superior silage maker. Grass is mid. Valid. I agree. I fully agree with that. Corn is superior. That being said, you do need much more expensive equipment to do corn silage. Grass is cheaper for sure. Did you for real just call The Matrix a classic? Matrix is a classic. The Matrix is a classic. I'm sorry. People are still referencing The Matrix on a daily. That makes it a classic. The Matrix is a classic. What do you mean you beg my pardon? You don't think so? The whole internet thing about like being whatever pilled, that's a Matrix reference. That wasn't a saying before The Matrix. That's The Matrix. Yeah, no, it's a classic, dude. It has had such an impact on pop culture. Excuse me, it's not nearly old enough to be a classic. It is. How old does a movie have to be a classic? Yeah, exactly. That's from the movie. How old do you think a movie has to be a classic? I think a movie can be a classic on release. I don't know if we necessarily know. Like, I think maybe 5 years we know if a movie's going to be a classic or not. Hot take, The Matrix is overrated. You think The Matrix is overrated? I think the other Matrix movies may be a little overrated, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of mellowed out. It's not like people are crazy about the movie, you know? Black and white or color vision for classics? No, it doesn't have to be black and white movies to be a classic. There's plenty of classics out there. Classic is roughly 20 to 25. Okay, wait. Are you guys using the term classic as like a representation of how old it is? Like when
hey,
I
Sparx,
say
do
classic,
we want to move time ahead just because it's raining?
Yeah, I'm down. I don't think classic has anything to do with how old it is, chat.
Like that.
No, it's fair. I can't. I hate streaming when it's raining. Classic isn't the same as classic Hollywood. No, and it's not the same as classical. Okay, well, stop. I need as much time to stay as possible.
I was stopping at 6.
Thank you.
Hit the wrong button. My apologies.
I'll bill you for it. Classic is like... Okay, wait. No. We gotta figure this out. When somebody says classic, do you guys hear that the same as, like, the term antique, for example? Or the term retro? Like, when you say retro, it implies like a certain time frame. When you say antique, it implies a certain age. Classic, I feel like literally means it's timeless. Like classic equals cultural influence and lasting work. Yeah, like its influence is not bound by a certain time frame. That's how I use the term classic. Yeah, classic cars is the same way. Classic cars has nothing to do with like a particular time frame. There's classic cars from the 90s and classic cars from the 40s, you know? Like, I don't think it has anything to do with time. Now, with cars specifically, I think people do specifically mean like 60s to 80s, but 60s to 90s. Classic has to do with age and importance. So you don't think we can have classics that are like 5 years old? I would say that we probably don't know that they're classics at that point. Maybe that's my only argument there, is like, we probably don't know that they're classics at that time. But like, I would say Interstellar is a classic. Interstellar will be, like, we're going to be talking about that movie in 30 years. For 100%, we'll be talking about Interstellar in 30 years. It's a classic already. I think it's easier to identify classics the further you go back, because if they've lasted that long, then it's a classic. But you can't judge it if time hasn't passed. I think you can judge it if time hasn't passed, but it's much more reliable to call it a classic the older it is, for sure. Bud Spencer, Terrence Hill, and Keanu Reeves are classics. I would say so. Yeah, timeless might be a better way to say it. Anyways, my point is that The Matrix is definitely a classic. It has had a lasting impact on pop culture up until today. Interstellar and Oppenheimer are good examples of modern classic. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think Oppenheimer's going down as a classic. Interstellar, without a doubt. Interstellar, Inception, another one probably. I don't think Oppenheimer. I think Oppenheimer had, you know, like kind of a marketing boom, but I don't think anyone's gonna remember what happened in that movie in 10 years, to be honest with you. I actually won't call Oppenheimer a classic. Oppenheimer's only good if you know history or the nerdy side. Yeah, I don't think it was a big cultural experience, you know? I immediately thought of Inception too. Inception's another one where massive, like, pop culture influence, you know, like the whole dream within a dream thing. Like, we reference Inception all the time. In fact, we say the word Inception now. Nobody said the word Inception before that movie came out. Now we use the word Inception in reference to the movie. As a German, Oppenheimer was only one more movie about the bombs. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not American enough to think Oppenheimer's like a classic, but I don't know if there's a lot of biopics that are going to be classics, you know? If it was more focused on the Manhattan Project and less on Robert Oppenheimer, maybe, but like, I don't know. It's just a biopic, you know? It was a good one. It was great. I'm not saying I didn't like Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was a great movie. A lot of people that watched it didn't like it. They thought it was dry. I loved it. It's my exact kind of movie. Pulp Fiction's a classic, without a doubt. Yeah, Christopher Nolan, I would agree with that, has kind of a knack for making classics. Pulp Fiction, another good example. I would call The Matrix one. I hate to say it, but Twilight's a classic. As much as I think some people are going to hate that, we have to accept that the fact that we still make Twilight jokes weekly, I think we unfortunately have to admit that Twilight is a classic. It's an influential movie. Nolan, Tarantino, Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson might be a classic. Like, Wes Anderson movies might be classics in kind of like the movie fan space, but I'll be honest with you, my friends that don't watch a lot of movies don't know who Wes Anderson is. They kind of recognize him from like the Wes Anderson trend that was going around on TikTok last year. That's about it. Grand Budapest Hotel was probably the most famous Wes Anderson got, but it's still a little too artistic, I think, for it to be like a widely accepted classic. Fifth Element, yeah, sure. Who's making Twilight jokes? I made a Twilight joke like 3 days ago on stream. I don't think it's fair to call something new as classic, as it hasn't had enough time to establish itself as influential. I think we can predict that it's going to be a classic. I don't think there's a specific time frame. I think the newer the movie, the more of a prediction calling it a classic is. Saying Interstellar is a classic, you know, it's been more than 10 years. I think we can still call it a classic, but you're right. It has less weight compared to like a 50-year-old movie that's a classic, you know? It's going good, Tuna. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're not making Twilight jokes? You gotta start making some Twilight jokes. Matrix is a retro classic? Matrix is a retro classic. Unfortunately, I think you're technically correct because I believe that retro, the term retro, actually does have a definitive time frame, which I believe the Matrix does fall into. So as much as I hate to agree with that sentence, I think you are actually correct. Coligaro and Jameson, thanks for the follows on TikTok, guys. I appreciate this. I'm running this on game hosting. G-Portal, I think, for this one. Is this kid log? No, this is New Hope or something like that. Killian, thank you for the follow on TikTok, dude. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. I'm just ready to accept that I'm old enough for Matrix. Oh, I'm not ready to accept that I'm old enough for Matrix to be over 25 years old. That's fair. That's valid. Retro is 10 to 20 years old. 20 plus is vintage. I don't agree with that. I know that probably is the official definition. In my opinion, retro is 20 to 35, vintage is 40 to 60, and antique is anything older than that. But I'm well aware that those are not the actual, like those aren't what they are. It is whatever you said, I think, you know? Hate it when I start hearing the songs I grew up with on classic rock station. That happened way sooner than I thought, to be honest with you. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. In terms of cars, antique is only 25 in the US. Yeah, like the legal definitions of these terms. And that's actually a really good point because antique actually has a legal implication when it comes to importing cars and stuff like that. Or insuring cars, right? Like those have legal definitions. So antique is literally like defined. Is it really 25 in the US? That's crazy. You think antique has to be over 100 years old? 100 years old to be antique? I think it's still antique at 100 years old, but no, I wouldn't say it has to be 100 years old to be antique. 100? That's crazy. No, that's too much. And then what's after antique? Antique, I don't know. What would you say? What was it? Retro, vintage, antique. No shot anything from 2000s is an antique. No, right? Is there anything after that? Old. Just straight up old. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, for cars, it's a little bit different. To be fair, though, like a 25-year-old car is that's old for cars. Like that's not old in terms of antiques, but like a car that's been used for 25 years is getting to that point. So I guess that's fair. With jewelry, it's 100, so it's classed as new gold. It's 100. Do you think it matters what it is? Like, do you think the term should change depending on what it is? Like when you say retro cars, is that the same time frame as retro video games or retro movies? Like I feel like retro movies is older, retro cars is a little newer, and retro video games is like in between those two. Your cough sounded kind of heavy. I'm so insanely sick right now. Artifact, relic, oh my god, true relic, that's a good one. Okay, chat, what do? We have $180,000 first of all, which is bonkers. Gotta make sure we don't load up on wood chips on these. We have 180K. What do we do with this? I mean, we got a lot of grass that we need to get packed up. Do we buy a new tractor? Is that the same one I have? Yeah, 16 cubic. Also probably sold that. I think we do. I think we buy a bigger tractor. Best bang for our buck? I mean, where's that New Holland that I like? Oh, maybe it's not in. Do we not have the Highlands Fishing DLC in here? T7. Oh, I guess we don't. Unless it's a large tractor. Oh my god, it is. T8. No, that's the old T8. Oh, yeah, here we go. 111,000. We go big. 111K, and then we buy like see, I won't even be able to buy a big mower for it though. Or will I? I mean, at this time frame, we're gonna need a bigger mower to actually collect this all. I think we need to buy a bigger tractor, chat. Unfortunately. And I'm gonna grab that mower as well. We're gonna have to budget this out real smart. But yeah, we need to be able to pick all this up. Or at least we don't need to be able to pick it all up today. But we do need to be able to cut all of it. Yeah, we'll get money from selling the vehicle as well. Are we leaning into silage this much? I think we gotta. Like, that worked out pretty well for us. Austin's doing another year of silage or hay, it looks like. I'm gonna take it with me. I think we need to upgrade. We also have more property. Like, there's more property out by 41. We're gonna have to go cut that and pick that up as well. Turn that into silage. Oh, it just sucks to, like, spend all that money on a tractor instead of land, but or we spend it on land. $188K. Or we spend it on land and we just cut more land next month. Oh, that's probably the move. I think that's what we do. I think we save that money for a little bit. We buy that land next to us next month. And then we put all that in. The only problem is it's going to take me a long time to cut this. Do hay bale? Nah, hay bales are not going to be worth it. Go big or go home for land or tractor, though. I think... Oh, I'm really stumped on this. Because there's not really a bigger front mower we can put on this, is there? Where we can pick it up. What about planting grass instead of meadow grass? Could do that, but it would take a lot of time. I think just buying more meadow grass is probably a better use of our money. Why do you need a bigger tractor? So I can pull a bigger grabber and a bigger cutter, you know? This could be a defining moment in our playthrough. That's why I'm so... I think we cut it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to spend the money yet because I don't need to. I'm going to be smart with what we've got now. See how much of this we can pick up. And then I will make that decision next month by either buying a bigger tractor and a bigger mower and a bigger picker-upper, or buy land. But I have a feeling that land is the way to go. Also, I think this needs another month, which might help us out here. This needs more time. So we don't need to worry about this yet. We can focus on this land. I think we go for land. We're gonna vibe it out here, though. Big tractor, bigger mower, rake. Yeah, but like even then, other than the months where I have to sell the silage, I really don't have to worry that much about having a bigger tractor. What I should have done is I should have put down another silage pit and cut this. And then sold that silage later. That would have been the smart thing to do. But that's okay. We're going to figure this out real quick. So I'm going to turn this on. We're going to find the edge of our property here. And then we're just going to pick up as much as we can. Aaron, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 10 months, dude. I appreciate that. Welcome in. No, I think we could get a decent amount of this packed in by the time the month rolls over. Buy a drivable mower. Those things are not worth the money. Not when we're doing something like this. Like, I think those drivable mowers are cool if you have a lot of extra money to spend, but in our particular case, I don't think we're going to see that. We're going to see that value back, to be honest with you. Is he mowing? I don't know what he's doing. I wonder if we should just rip through and cut it all. Maybe he's got the strat, just rip through and cut it all. Buy all the land around Austin and then charge him access from yours to reach his. Or put fences down. That would be such a sick idea. So he'd have to like pick his tractor up and then carry it every time. I actually love that, to be honest with you. We could do that. We could do that. I don't hate it. That would be a really funny move. The only problem is I don't think I'll ever afford all of that land. But I do like that idea. Also, he could just sell his land and buy land somewhere else. It might be too much of an investment. Excuse me. Oh, he's making hay. No, he's windrowed. He's windrowed. Never mind. I was making hay for whatever reason. Where are you from? I'm from Alberta, Canada. Not going to tell you his plans because that's boring, but you didn't hear this from me. He has plans to move. Why would he move? Other than getting more trees. Which is... Oh, chat, we could do that. We could buy like a more forested area. And then plant more trees. Or not plant more trees, but like... just get more sawmill. But sawmills are boring. Might be the strat to win, but they'd be boring as hell, dude. To get away from you, that's fair. That's fair. I would give advice to go see a doctor with your cough. I've had it for like 2 days. I'm not worried. I just have a cold. I just have a cold, straight. Don't worry about me. I am all good. I actually, I had a doctor's appointment earlier today, and he was not concerned about my cough. I gotta get, something for my sleep apnea, but he had no concerns about my cough. Find out what land he wants and buy it first. That's the move, dude. I don't know. Do we buy like a forested area? I mean, he's kind of got it though, right? Like 25's got a bit of forest. 23's got a good amount. But these are all very expensive. Like I can't afford these. Now it's 303. 331. I don't think there's any really good forested areas here where you're actually going to make your money back. 294. Like this is forest over here as well. Actually, not bad. Oh. I mean, do we do it? But do it. I'm gonna do it. Because I think this is going to pay off. Oh, he's here. I think this is going to pay off almost immediately. I think this could be big money right here. I wish you could see the like confines of my land. How much of this land is ours? How many is that? 4? You can always add more. I think this might be the strat, chat. Hold on. And I don't have to get them entirely full either. I'm not going to do that one. I think this is good. Do you get more trees? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Wait for the farmer to show up with a shotgun demanding you get off his land. No, it's my land now. No, hold on. I think this might be the move. Because, like, I feel like this is going to make us a ton of money really quick. Do we know how much those sawmills go through in a month, by the way? Because I don't want to... I still got to hit my silage this month. Yeah, just no wood chips. We can do wood, just no wood chips. Oh, there we go. So that puts in 20K. Chat. 240 times 100? 2,400. Is that 2,400 or 24,000? 24,000 plus 24,000 plus 24,000. So these might go through like 75K a month. That means these all need 75K. Which, like, is what, 3 big trees? Hold on, this might be the move. And then that'll honestly give us so much spending money that we'll be able to upgrade our silage operations no problem. I think this is the strat. It's kind of an expensive piece of land, but I am almost certain that it's going to be worth more than 100K. Once we process all the wood. Austin did come to check it out, but he didn't say anything, so I don't know. What's the chat? Spies. What is he saying right now? What did he say about us buying this land? I feel like he had a comment on it, but he didn't say it out loud. I don't know if we bought the land. Somebody said he was planning to move. I don't know if we bought the land that he was going for, but a good piece of land. He was judging? Okay. Okay, that's good. That's what we're looking for. So if we just, yeah, we go 75K in each of these. Should be all right. I almost have to do these in third person because they're so big. Okay, I can't do like more than one at a time. We go 44K. You can move stuff in third person. Yeah, it's just kind of finicky. 65K. Like throw one more big tree in there will be good. I have no sense of where our property ends here, but that's okay. Hi, Jax. How's it going? Another Kleenex. What's the map called? New Hope. It's like a kind of like a No Man's Land style map. Yeah, it would be 2,400. 24,000. 100 times 240 is 24,000. Because 10 times 240 would be 2,400. We got the right amount. We got a plan for 75K in each of these. So that's 86 in that one. And then if we just like go and refill these once a month, we should be all right. And then we just have to cut our grass. That's the only other thing we should do is cut our grass. It's most important that we get these filled. And honestly, maybe I don't even fill them all the way. That might be the move, is not fill them all the way. Because I don't need them to be good for a whole month. I need them to be good for a day. So if I go 25K in each, I don't even need to mess around that much. Simulator Radio. We're good. How are you? Welcome in. Simulator Radio. You sound like you like the same things we like. Alex. Thank you for the 404 bits, dude. I appreciate that. What are you puking at, Alex? My business plans? That's good business plans. Thank you very much. I got Signature Edition. Do you think that's the good version? Signature Edition. Oh, well, Farm Sim for the Switch. I don't know. You're actually going to have to tell me if that's a good version, to be honest with you. I think the idea behind Signature is like, it's kind of like Farm Sim 25 modified to work on the Switch too. But I don't know how close it is. I I don't see why not. Like, obviously the alternative for Switch is Farm Sim 23. And I'm sure Signature is better than Farm Sim 23. So, yeah, I think it'd be a good buy. No, I just opened your tab again. Okay, Alex. That's true. That is like the only people that typically use that sound is bumps and crime. So I always assume it's either bumps or crime. But Alex has rediscovered it. I want to do more sound effects, but I try to find sound effects that aren't annoying. There's a lot of sound effects out there. I think we got the puke sound, we got the police sirens, and we got a moo. And if I hear the moo, I know it's Zinix. Zinix is the one that uses the moo sound effect. That one's 300. Police sirens are 499. The moo is 300. And the puke is 404. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Drabstorm. You used to get pigs? Pigs are tough to feed. I don't know if we'd see a really good return on money with pigs, to be honest with you. We got goats, and they're easy. You shovel grass in there, and they're happy. Oh my God, AMW.
Really goat emoji.
Thanks, AMW. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 4 months of tier 1. I appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the stream.
Mr.
I was going to say welcome in, but I know you've already been here, so good to have you. And Mr. Drabstorm, thank you for using your Prime in here. 26 months all in.
The station.
That is crazy. Mr. Drabstorm, thank you so much for your Prime sub as well. That's a strong boy, a whole tree transported like a feather. Yeah, I'm not really sure why we get super strength on this playthrough. This is the first time I've ever used super strength, but I will take it. Hi, Zinix. That's so funny, Zinix. Thank you for the 300 bits. I appreciate that. How do you use Prime? So if you have Amazon Prime, you can get rid of ads on Twitch. So you go to your settings on Twitch, link your Amazon Prime account, and then you go to my channel and then just subscribe with Prime. And then you'll get no ads. So you can do that on one channel. Oh my God, look at this, Witchy.
For 499
How dare you? I'm not even in a vehicle. Witchy, thank you for the raid. Toxic, welcome in. Cyclo, welcome back. Good to have you guys. Witchy, how the heck was your stream? Mods, could we do a shout out for Witchy as well? Guys, go give Witchy a follow. They're a fantastic content creator. Play a lot of the similar games we do, as well as some cool art stuff that you got to go check out. Witchy, how was your stream? Oh my God, and Witchy, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. What the heck was that for? Witchy, enjoy the new badge. Thank you for joining us and bringing your community over, and also for supporting the stream with the sub. And Spirit Chronic, get your 499 bits out of here.
Subscribe at tier 1 for 6
You can't pull me over on foot. That's against my rights or something. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Should probably get a lawyer. No, I haven't played Docked yet. I haven't played Docked yet. That's for tomorrow. Played Doctor. I was gonna play it yesterday for the launch, but I was super sick. I'm still probably too sick to stream, but we're here. And we're gonna play some Dock tomorrow. It was awesome. Did some Outbreak. It was a pretty good chase day. Hell yeah, that game was fun to watch when we raided in. I had a really good time with that, actually. I think it's on my wish list. I gotta take a look. Either I've added it to my wish list or I need to, because that looked like a lot of fun. Yeah, Docked is out. It came out yesterday. Curious to see your thoughts. Seen a lot of bad reviews on Docked. I feel like simulators always get bad reviews when they come out, but we'll give it a play. I'm trying not to touch it at all. I don't want to read any reviews. I don't want to watch any gameplay. I'm almost trying not to just kind of pretend it hasn't come out yet. So we will get to Docked, but I want to go in fresh. No preconceived opinions. Got to go in with my own opinions, you know? Okay, so that's 63, 41, 42, and 85. Okay, that's good. Make sure Austin's not misbehaving over there. Okay. Grab a few more big trees because they're the easiest. Then we don't have to babysit it so much. I know I said I don't have to do a whole month worth of input on those, but we may as well since we're here. What are you playing on? I'm playing on PC. Wait, we can get Sparx to chase with us. Check's wallet. No. I'll buy it. I don't think the game is that expensive. I should go give it a buy anyways. Cause it looked like a lot of fun. He picks that tree like me picking up a pebble. I know this dude's freaking ripped, dude. Been at the gym. I don't know what gym. Gonna find out. Gold's for sure. 62. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this tree because it's just in the way. Not the biggest tree I've ever seen, but good enough. Is this Fortnite? Yep. Golds, yep, yeah. I don't get the hype with golds. I mean, I've never been there, but like, I don't know why that one became the trendy one. But I'll take it. We'll give it to him. All right, yeah, I might have to pull some. Might have to pull some smaller trees out of here just to get to the bigger ones. I also kind of want to find the property line too. Have you ever been to McDonald's? Yes, I have been to McDonald's. It's good. I like it. I like the breakfast though, more than anything. What's the name of the mod that makes you catch the tree? Oh, I'm not catching the tree. I'm just lightning fast. I'm not actually catching. I'm just picking it up. I don't know. It's super strength or something like that. And if you get it, I'll take you chasing. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. That sounds fun. We have so many games to burn through because good games are like literally coming out faster than we can play them. I mean, maybe that's on us for playing Farm Sim all day, every day, but I stand by it. Okay, that one's 62, 67. This one should be like in the 40s, right? 42. That one's 63. Yeah, a few more trees in here will be good. I've been to the most northern placed McDonald's. Wait, oh, it's got to be in Norway, right? That makes sense. Do you have the new burger for McDonald's in Canada? It's good. I actually have no idea. We have a different new burger right now. It's something to do with Drake, like the rapper. I actually didn't try the burger. I tried his new Sprite. He's got a flavor of Sprite. It just tastes like blue raspberry. It's nothing special. But I think that's our new thing. I don't know. What's it called? The Big Arch or something like that? It's called the Big Arch. What is it? I don't know if we have that yet. We've had a few new ones lately. I don't really go to McDonald's enough to keep up on the limited edition stuff, but I should. Last time I went, they had like an extra cheeseburger. I don't know. It was good. That's because Farm Sim is goated. That's because Farm Sim is goated. That's true. But we got to give some time to our other games. It's 2 quarter pound hamburgers like a Big Mac. Okay, that does sound good. I see why you'd question whether we have that in Canada. That does seem like a particularly America creation, but I'll find out for you. I'll find out for you. My Buckley's is wearing off. I was doing so good. I gotta make it another hour. I'll be okay. But my Buckley's is starting to wear off. We had a world menu in the UK feedback. The Canada one was a maple syrup burger. Do you guys have that all the time? No, we've never had that. What are you talking about? They just marketed that to you. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like a Big Mac, but with a different sauce. Okay. Give that a shot. I'm down. I'm down. You don't want any spoilers for Doc because you want to keep an open mind, no expectations for your experience? Yes, correct. You got it. You get it. You get it. I like to do that with new games because I find what tends to happen is when a game comes out, all of the negative reviews come out first because, you know, the people who are having a good experience with it tend to just play it. The people who are having a bad experience tend to review immediately. So you got to be a little careful with launch reviews depending on the game. But I try not to read them or interact with them until after I've played it to see if I agree with them. I like to form my own opinions, then go see what other people are saying and whether or not I agree with it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But like negative reviews will always come out first. If you look on Steam, a lot of new games start as negative or mixed and then slowly go positive. Farm Sim's the same way. People always complain about the new Farm Sim and then they play it for a little bit and then, you know, a year later they're like, yeah, the best Farm Sim's the latest one. And every time a Farm Sim comes out. The other one that does that really bad is Sid Meier's Civilization. They always complain about the new Civ. And to be fair, sometimes it takes like 5 years for people to come around to it. They complain about the new Civ, and then, you know, 5 years later, they're like, oh, no, it's good. That's the best one. I think they're just coming around to Civ 6. Although Civ 7, they might have missed the mark on this. I'm not going to lie. Might have missed the mark on this one. I enjoyed my playthrough. It didn't feel like Civ, so maybe we'll see. So from your opinion, what are you expecting Dot to be? Okay, so I mean, I played the demo. So this isn't like a full speculation. Like I played the demo, and when I played the demo, I felt like the machines felt good to control, but it didn't have any of the like economy and macro mechanics in there, like in terms of managing the port and stuff like that. It was just driving, and it drove like everything drove really nice and felt smooth. But I don't know what the management side of that game is going to look like. expectations wise, I kind of expect it to be a little more story oriented just because it's a Saber game. But we'll see. You've got, to go on YouTube and see the McDonald's CEO try it. Dude, that video was so embarrassing. I cannot believe McDonald's actually published that. And then all the other companies coming out and like bashing the McDonald's CEO for the way that he ate the burger, the product. Oh, dude, that was a hard watch. The best one was, I feel like the Wendy's one was pretty good, but I might have to give it to A&W. I think A&W had the most, like, they just went after him. They weren't even, like, the Wendy's one was kind of being sly about it. The A&W one, they just, like, went after the guy and, like, said his name. It was crazy, but no, that was good, dude. I don't know why anybody would think a CEO is the right person to market that. Listen. Nobody in that corporate office should be the one marketing these burgers. Nobody cares about the CEO's opinion. It was just like, it was exactly what you thought a CEO would do when they like reviewed their burger. Like they're business people. They don't care about the burgers. Yeah, that was ridiculous, dude. He ate straight bun, no meat or anything. And I went back and watched that because I heard people saying that he took a tiny bite. And I was like, I don't remember him taking that tiny of a bite. And I went back and watched it, and it's like he goes in for a big bite, but he only comes out with like a tiny bit of bun. I don't know how he did it, because it looked like a decent bite, and then there's like no bite taken out of the burger, dude. I don't know. It was ridiculous, dude. That was, I want to say it's bad PR, but like, does McDonald's even need to do PR? Like, does it matter at this point? I feel like we all know what McDonald's is. I don't know if it actually did any damage, to be honest with you. Am I German? No, I'm not German. Do I sound German? I speak zero German, to be honest with you. It's good, but bad PR. You know what? It's one of those things that it's almost like it's bad internet rep, but I don't think it's going to make any impact on the sales of the burger. In fact, if anything, that's probably the only reason any of us know about that new burger, to be totally honest with you. Ask yourself for real, would you guys know about this Big Arch burger without this happening? I will be honest with you. I saw nothing about the Big Arch except that specific interview, or whatever you want, taste test, whatever you want to call it. That was the only time I heard about this new burger. So technically, it might have done its job. Maybe they big brained it, dude. Maybe they're smarter than any of us, and they actually managed to market this thing successfully. I saw that video and ate McDonald's later that day. We've been played, chat. I think we've actually been played. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Too worried about being able to talk right after the bite and not worried enough about making the bite realistic. And also, like, calling the burger product was such a funny thing to do. Like, you can't make that up. It felt like watching an SNL skit, to be honest with you. I saw this TikToker do a parody of it, and he like puts on rubber gloves before he starts eating the burger. It's like, it's so good. Some Star Citizen, you know what? It totally is. It's like Star Citizen marketing, where they lean into the bad traits to get people to talk about it. You're right. It kind of is like that. I still don't know if Star Citizen did it on purpose, to be honest with you, but I like that comparison, to be honest. Yeah. We're out here playing checkers and they're playing chess. Yeah, they actually might be. They might have it figured out. I guess that's a good point. I wonder if he was worried about being able to talk after taking the bite. He came out with like a weird statement after. I don't think it's on purpose, because his statement after was weird. Like, he was just upset about the whole thing. Like, he was just defensive about it. I think if he came out and like continued the bit, I might have been able to say, oh yeah, like, this is just marketing. But he made a statement after, and he was like defensive and weird about it. So I actually don't think it was marketing. I think this was legit. We're playing Doc Tomorrow, Triple J. Doc Tomorrow for sure. Peter, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. I saw a food content creator announce that it was coming. I didn't even see anything like that. I literally just saw And I didn't even see the original video. I saw like, I don't want to call it backlash. It's not backlash, but I saw like the responses to the original video. I didn't even see the original, you know? So yeah, it could be very clever marketing. We need a good fast food war. Dude, fast food is like going down the drain. We do need a good fast food war. I don't know what that looks like, but I agree with that. I think fast food is getting bad. It's getting mid, you know? I saw a good video on it today that like with DoorDash and stuff like that, that now dining, like regular dining restaurants are as convenient as fast food, but with better food. And they basically cost the same these days. That's actually like a really good point. Like, why would you get McDonald's when you could DoorDash like Chili's for the same price? Which is totally fair. Chili's is better than McDonald's. It's just you don't always want to sit down and eat a full meal like that. But good point, I guess. Taco Bell, on the other hand, I'll eat Taco Bell any day. Try to keep this as far back as I can because we kind of messed up last time with how we unloaded this. Uh-oh. Messed up this time too. Can I just like lift this? You can lift it up while it's unloading? Okay, that's the move, I guess. Taco Bell, you eat fast but leave the bathroom stall. I've never had that. I don't... Is that like a myth or is this real? Because I've never like pooped my pants after Taco Bell. The Big Arch has been in Canada since 2004. Wait, what? We've had this burger? Oh, that's crazy. Well, now I gotta go try it. Like I know that's the bit about Taco Bell, but like I've never had that issue with Taco Bell. Sometimes I get a stomach ache because I eat so much of it at once, but like that's about it. Hi, Swell. How's it going, dude? Welcome in. How you been? Were they joking with some US stuff? Were they joking with some US stuff? I don't know what that means. Maybe. It goes down the drain because workers, it's an entry-level job. Can't expect quality. I mean, but it was always like that. Like it was always an entry-level job. And there was quality at one point. I would say it's the quality of the ingredients more than anything, and the price. It's the quality of the ingredients versus the price is the main thing. It's always been an entry-level job. That hasn't been the factor that changed. Not in the US, it used to be considered a career to be a burger flipper. Really? That's awesome. Like you could pay a mortgage on that salary? I mean, I'm sure at one point that was true here as well. But I think that's like, I don't know if, is that just fast food though? Or like all entry level / minimum wage jobs kind of like that now? Like I worked retail and I think like the minimum wages in that job definitely weren't worth some of the work you had to do. Like, I don't know. I don't even think that's just fast food. What watch do you have? None of your business, Grilliam. Get on my stream. I have a Galaxy Watch Ultra. I'm good now. I had my first heart attack a couple of weeks ago, so got that going. Swell, we specifically asked you not to have a heart attack. We literally asked you directly, Swell, do not have a heart attack. And this is what you go and do. Oh my God. Swell, I hope you're doing okay. Jokes aside, I hope you're doing okay. I know we were talking about that like a year ago. That was a concern. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you're doing okay. Okay, no more. You get one. You just get one. No more heart attacks for you, okay? I don't know if you just had to try it, see how it felt, you know, see if it was any fun. Now that you've tried it, no more, okay? Don't get addicted to them. All right, just skip the next one. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do it. Okay. You know what, Swell? I do. A little part of me actually believes that that's true. That if we told you not to do it, that makes you want to do it more. This is not one of those scenarios. This is not a have a heart attack scenario, okay? Don't do this. Now we're gonna say, Swell, don't get rich. That's your Swell. Don't get rich. Don't get rich. Don't get famous. Don't achieve all of your lifelong goals. Definitely don't do any of those things. Yeah, that's true. We've reverse psychology to him into living his best life. Don't go to McDonald's and get the Big Arch burger. And then don't tell us how it is. Yeah, correct. I feel like only fast food joints that are and always will be good are sub shops. Sub shops are always good, but they were some of the first to have terrible pricing. Like when I was growing up, Subway $5 footlong was like, it was cheap, it was tasty, it was relatively healthy. I know they're not actually that healthy, but compared to the other options, it felt healthier. But they were one of the first to raise their prices to the point where they're not even really worth going to. Like, I really enjoy Subway. I think they have fantastic food. But for two people to go to Subway here, it's like $40, which is not. It's even when you want Subway, like I've had the thought, oh, I want to go for Subway, and then went, I'm gonna go for a cheaper option. Like which is crazy to think because it used to be such a cheap, easy meal to get. Where'd your 100K go? I spent it on land, actually. So I bought a forest and put down more sawmills just to kind of supplement my income in the meantime. So what I want to do is I want to buy equipment to keep doing more silage. Like I want to upgrade my silage stuff, like mowers and tractors and trailers and stuff. But I didn't really have the money to do it. So I've put down more sawmills, hoping that's going to do it. I had to spend a lot. It was like 100 and something thousand on the land and then 40K in sawmills, which is a lot of money. But we'll see if maybe they pay off. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the money to, or not going to have the time now because I had to spend a bunch of time cutting down trees to cut all of this grass. So I did put myself behind in silage a little bit. But we'll see if that was that's a good trade-off. Did you check if there's a bale shed mod? No, I kind of went another direction. Next time I'm in there, I better go take a look. Jokes aside, but yeah, I'm good. Had my first week back at work, feeling great. Not so happy that my boss got me an Apple as a work phone though. No, swell. You went to the dark side, dude. No privacy screen, no 200 megapixel camera. It's okay, Swell, are you watching us on an Apple device right now? Oh. Brutal. No, I'm glad you're back at work, dude. That's good. That's good. Bluebug, thank you for the follow on Twitch, by the way. I appreciate that. Welcome in. What I enjoy more than Subway is Quiznos. I never had the same experience at Quiznos as I did at Subway. Also sounds like the Americans have way better sub shops than we do. They got like Jersey Mike's. I think we have Firehouse now. We've had Firehouse for a little bit, but they got Jersey Mike's. We had like Quiznos, Mr. Sub, and Subway growing up, and Mr. Sub wasn't even worth going to. Quiznos, I never loved, but some people swear by it. But I hear like the Americans have the good sub shops. We gotta figure that out. Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's are my favorite. Yeah, I don't think we have either. Or if we do, it's like, you know, there's one in each city. I don't have privacy screen on my S25. No, it's an S26 feature, Goose. Come on. Still pre-ordered the S26 Ultra? TikTok is currently watching the stream on an S26 Ultra. I swapped out I was using an S24 Ultra for their camera, and then Samsung sent me a loaner for the S26 to try out for the week, and so I'm using it as their camera. I think I'm going to up the frame rate though. It's at 30 FPS at the moment, but the TikTok app only takes 30 FPS camera, so I don't know. Maybe I'll switch it. I'm going to give Twitch the S26, I think, and then give TikTok the S25. We'll see. I want to try Jersey Mike's. Yeah, haven't had the chance. Penn Station is superior but so expensive. Is that the name of a sub shop? Oh, news to me. News to me, dude. Jewel, the name of the map is New Hope. Getting the S26, I have the Fold 7 and the Trifold. Love them. How do you have a Trifold? Trifold's not out. There's no way you have a Trifold. Oh, not a Samsung Tri, like a, what is it? Oh, is it out? It's not out in Canada. I don't know if it's out anywhere else. I think Huawei's got a Trifold on the market, but they might be the only ones. How's the privacy screen? Kind of nuts to see in person. I was in San Francisco for the launch, and I was hanging out with some other content creators, and one of the other guys, Jonathan, he was using the privacy screen sitting beside me. So he's sitting like right beside me, and I looked over at his phone, and he looks like he's typing on a phone that's turned off. I was like, what the heck is he doing? Why is he just tapping on a turned off phone? And then I realized he was using the privacy screen. I was like, holy crap, like that's actually kind of nuts. Cause I like, whenever I'm on a plane, I don't know if the people I get sat next to on planes are just super nosy, but people on planes always look at my screens and they're not even subtle about it. They're just looking at my phone, dude. Which I hate. It's not like I'm doing anything particularly like weird or anything like that, but I just don't like the thought of a stranger reading my texts over my shoulder. And this is like being a problem for me. I get it. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to like be better about this than last time. I have nothing to hide, but hate when people peep my phone. I know. I don't like when people watch me type. I don't know what it is. It's a thing. It's some sort of weird behavior, I guess. Oh my goodness. A trifold was released in January to the US market. It's not out here. I'd love a trifold, dude. I use the Fold 7, and that was my favorite fold of all time. Favorite phone of all time. But the trifold seems sick, dude. How much is the clock where you live right now? It is 4:05 p.m. They make screen protectors like that for Apple. Yeah, but they you can't use them with sunglasses, which anytime I'm outside, I'm wearing sunglasses. You can't show people videos on your phone because you can't take the privacy protector off. They dim the screen by a massive portion, and then they reflect light. Like the glare is really bad on those. It's kind of an option, the screen protectors, but the active one is way better. The one where you turn it on and off, it's like all the benefits without the negatives. Now, whether that's worth the upgrade for you or not, that's totally up to you. But I will say, compared to the screen protectors, big improvement. There's just none of the same negatives, you know? The Fold 8 will have an S Pen. I don't care about the S Pen. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why people were so choked when they started getting rid of the S Pen. I've never cared about the pen. I would get it on a tablet, which they have them. For the tablets, I guess, if you're drawing or writing. But the S Pen for the phone, I don't care. I don't know how many people actually care that much. I use the S25 Ultra as my camera phone. I think it's got an S Pen. I don't know. I've never used it before. It's just not something I use, I guess. How you can choose what you want to have private. Yeah, the keyboard or the notification. Yeah, that's sick. I really like that. Smart companies wait till I buy something to bring out something cooler. That's exactly how it works. You're not even wrong. That's literally how it works. Okay, I had one, and it's a very niche experience with the pen that I actually liked. The pen can act as a mobile, as a shutter remote for the camera. So if you're using it as a camera a lot and you want to take pictures remotely, you can use the S Pen. You can click the S Pen and it will cause it to take a picture. Now, typically, isn't really a big deal because I typically just use the timer setting, which is good enough. But I was using the nighttime photography. And the phone, if you leave the phone sit for 30 seconds on a tripod with no movement, and I mean you can't even be near it, it will go into a nighttime photography mode that's a 30-second open shutter, basically. Beautiful picture. Actually, here, I'll show you the picture. I'll show you the picture I took with it. It's right here. So this is the picture I took. It's my wallpaper. So this is the picture I took. 30 seconds open on the shutter, but you can't be anywhere near it because any touching, even the movement of your footsteps will freak it out. I did use the S Pen to do this. That is the only experience I've had with the S Pen where it was actually valuable to me. But that's it. That was a one time. I had a sick picture out of it, I guess. I got a cool wallpaper at the very least. Harry, thank you for the follow on TikTok, dude. I appreciate that. That was just out west of Jasper, Alberta. There's a lake back there. I can't remember the name of the lake. There's a lake back there, middle of winter, completely clear skies, and we were out on the lake while it was frozen. And it was, yeah, it was great. Is that IRL, that picture? Yes, that I took that picture. Oops. I took that picture myself. The only thing I did with it was I increased the saturation to get some of that purple to come out a little bit more. That's the only edit I did on that photo. That is literally what comes out of it. Nice wheel you have there. You two job there. You do. I bought a PC to play ATS among other things. Now you're coming to console. I mean, I think a PC, making the jump to PC is good. Like, it's an expensive jump to make, but when you finally make the jump to PC, it's definitely worth it. Because you only have to do it once. That first jump sucks, but you only have to do it once. Almost fly. I have to go further and further around every time. It's 1534. I mean, we're getting a decent amount of grass out of this. I'm so sorry about the coffee. Like, we picked up more than I thought. As long as if we could get like 100,000 liters in here, I'd be pretty happy with that. We should actually take a look here. If we go like this, see what's in there right now. New Xbox was announced and confirmed that it'll be able to play PC games. I'll be honest with you. I think that was the general thought, was that's where Xbox was going to go. Nobody really knows where Sony's going to go. They always seem to kind of do the opposite of what I think is a good idea. When it comes to their like their approach to the gaming market, but I mean, they're still in business, so I wouldn't think Nintendo would work for what they do. Actually, that's not true. It's not that Sony does things like the opposite of what I think is a good idea. Sony does the opposite of what I think is good for the industry. But like, it obviously works for them. Same with Nintendo. I think Nintendo is terrible for the industry, but with the amount of money that they make, it's as much as I want to say no, they shouldn't do that. Like, obviously they're doing it. Like, they're making money, which is their primary goal. Hi, Ari, welcome in. I heard Sony isn't going to release their games on Steam anymore. They're single player games, so they're making the bet that exclusives are actually a good idea. People will buy their consoles for the exclusives, so they're taking their single player story games and they're no longer releasing them on PC, because what they were doing was they'd release them on PlayStation as the exclusive, and then later they'd release them on PC. Now, allegedly they're not going to do that anymore. Will that make people buy a PlayStation? I guess maybe. I doubt it. I don't think so. I'm not going to buy a PlayStation for any of those games, but we'll see. Is Sparkle sick? I'm so insanely sick. It's not even funny, but I'm doing okay for now. Just means I won't be playing any PlayStation games anymore. I know, like, I'm just not going to play any Sony games. Like, I don't know. Listen, they're the ones making the money. I'm sure it's going to work out for them. I will say PlayStation users do kind of have some Nintendo tendencies. Like, they will just kind of go with whatever Sony says, and play their games. But I don't know. We'll see how they do. I think PlayStation's going the wrong way. I think they want to be Nintendo, but I don't think they've got the IPs to be Nintendo. Like that. That's why Nintendo can do the crappy things that they can do. That's why they can sue everybody. That's why they can release proprietary consoles. Their games are only on those consoles. You know, they won't even allow you to emulate them. But they can do that because they have all of the IPs from our childhood. Sony doesn't have that. Like, their strongest titles are Gran Turismo, God of War. Did they still have The Last of Us? I know that was a big one for them. Spider-Man, maybe? I don't know if they're going to do more Spider-Man games. Horizon. But, like, none of those are strong. None of those are even near the level of Nintendo. And none of those are nearly strong enough to, you know, get me to buy a PlayStation. So, I don't know. So, to ask how are you? But, yeah, I hope you get better. Thank you so much, Cyclic. I'm in rough shape. With the current game market, there are so many other games to play, not worth the effort. And I think that's what it comes down to. Like, maybe some people will be disappointed that they can't play the newest Spider-Man game. I also don't think they'll buy a PlayStation. I think what they'll do is they'll go play something else. And we were talking about this earlier. Like, there are more good games coming out than you could possibly even play I don't know why you wouldn't just go play something else. I think they're making the wrong bet. Now, at the end of the day, it's the wrong move for the gaming industry, just from like a consumer perspective. Like, exclusives are not good for us, for any of us. Even if you were the biggest PlayStation fanboy or fangirl in the entire world, exclusives are not good for you. That just means less people get to play the game. And then when they go to do a sequel, they're working with a lower budget. Like, take Spider-Man, for example. If Spider-Man came out on all three platforms, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, if they went to make a new Spider-Man game, they'd be working with triple the budget. They would presumably have made triple the amount of money. I don't know if that math 100% holds up, but it would certainly be more than a PlayStation exclusive. The only time an exclusive is good, or the only people it's good for, is the company that like is hosting the platform. That's pretty much it. I hope exclusives go in the garbage, dude. Microsoft has been a lot cooler about it. They're kind of getting rid of exclusives, which I love and I respect. PC, nobody's really in charge of PCs, not centralized the same way. But Sony's going the other way. They want to do that. Bayer, thank you for the follow, and Arif, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Astrobot 2024, acclaimed platformer, Stellar Blade. That's true. Astrobot, but like again, I don't know if anyone bought a PlayStation for Astrobot. Like all of these are great titles, but I don't know if any of them really sold PlayStations. You know, God of War might have been the closest. I think God of War genuinely might have sold some PlayStations, but I don't know if they saw a genuine lift in the amount of consoles that they sold. I'm actually interested in the upcoming City Builders demographic management. Like what? I love those kind of games. Those are great. I have to admit, it's going to be weird seeing Halo on PlayStation. I guess. Oh, I'm not picking anything up. Yeah, I maybe it'll be a little weird. I think it'll be weird seeing Forza Horizon and Halo on PlayStation, but like Halo Reach was such an influential part of my childhood and my interest in games. I want more people to experience that. Why would I want PlayStation players to miss out on that? It's just a weird take. I see it on the internet all the time. They're like, no, it's for us Xbox players. It's like, why would you want people to miss out on your like one of your childhood stories, one of your favorite stories of all time? Why would you want less people to experience that? And we've talked about this before. Like, people like music that less people listen to, or they like movies that are underground, and they like, sometimes they even make an effort to gatekeep and keep those things underground. But like, if you love something, you want as many people to interact with that as humanly possible, because it only gets better, you know? I don't know. Less eyes means less popularity, smaller chance of sequels for something you love, condemning it to death. Yeah, smaller budgets, like less content. And I know this may seem like a weird thing. Maybe this is a content creator take, but like one of my favorite parts of getting into a new game is all of the interactions with the rest of the fandom outside of actually playing that game. One of my most favorite things of Helldivers 2 was being on TikTok when Helldivers 2 was popular, because it wasn't just about the game, which was great. I loved Helldivers 2. I had a great time. But I love seeing all of the like Helldivers memes and videos and conversations, and like that's part of the experience for me. And the more popular something gets, like the more of that you get out of it as well. It's just a healthier community in general. I don't know. I still, to this day, have not heard a good argument for exclusives from anybody other than corporate suits who want to make as much money as possible. It's the only people who seem to have a positive opinion on it. I didn't even play Helldivers 2, but the TikToks were great. Like, that's a sign of a healthy community. And could you imagine if they had PlayStation and Xbox players? Or no, sorry, they had Xbox players right for the get-go. Like, Xbox got added later to Helldivers. Could you imagine if we had like the millions of Xbox players at the same time and crossplay? And oh my God, dude, would have been even better. DVs, thank you for the heart on TikTok. I appreciate that. And Logan, thank you for those shares, dude. I appreciate the shares. Have you tried growing sugarcane? Once in Farm Sim 22. It was okay. Wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but it's decent money and cool machines. You get to drive cool machines. Ooh, we should get that. Hold on. That like that. There we go. I'm actually getting more of this done than I thought. Hopefully Austin will let us work a little bit later into the night. before this pops back up overnight. I don't think I'll be able to roll it, but I don't think rolling meadow does anything anyways. So I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I forgot to take a look and see how much grass we had. Ah, whatever. Also, I'm wasting a lot of time just driving, not cutting. I grew 1.6 acres of sugarcane in real life sitting in the tractor, and this popped up 1.6. What I was gonna say 1.6 acres of sugarcane. You have a sugarcane garden, dude. 1,600 acres of sugarcane makes a lot more sense. I was gonna ask you some questions related to why you were only growing 1.6 acres. That makes a lot more sense. That's cool. Don't like dox yourself here, Luke, but where is this? 1,600 acres of sugarcane. I don't even know where sugarcane is grown. I know South America does a lot of sugarcane. But where the heck are you growing sugarcane? How's it going, Farm Talk? Welcome in. Winkin, thank you for the follow. Australia. Really? Sugarcane a popular thing to grow in Australia? That's how much I know about Australian farming, dude. This is news to me. Here in Alberta, we do sugar beets for sugar. Because they handle the cold climate a lot better than sugarcane does. I've never seen a sugarcane field in real life. Will you ever play another grap playthrough? Sorry, what's grap? Needs to be an actual field to roll or fertilize. Damn, we've got the time. Maybe we can plow it and plant some actual grass there.
Joel,
but this will do in the meantime.
Just resubscribed at tier 1 for 16 months.
Oh my goodness, another grape playthrough. That makes a lot more sense. Joel, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 16 months. I appreciate you. Thanks for using the, or thanks, I'm not using your sub. Thank you for subbing at tier 1 and supporting the stream. And thanks for being here for 16 months as well. Joel, how's it going? Welcome in. Another grape playthrough. So far I've done one on Farms to 22 and one on Farms to 25. I think I am slowly getting, not slowly, I think I'm quickly getting a reputation for being the guy that does vineyards on this game. Mostly because like nobody else does them. On Farms to 25, not unless there's major changes to grapes. So if they did like a DLC this year that was entirely dedicated to vineyards, yes, I would do another vineyard. Right now, probably not. Maybe another one in Farm Sim 28 or whatever the next one is, but that's probably the closest. When you gotta do another parsnip playthrough, I will die before I do another parsnip playthrough. You have my word on that. It is not happening. I mean, if we ever really wanted, the jokes aside, if we ever really wanted to challenge ourselves in a multiplayer playthrough, I would potentially do, another root crop playthrough, not necessarily parsnips. But like if Austin ever wanted to do a co-op playthrough rather than a competition like this, I think a root crop playthrough would be kind of sick. Because it's hard, right? So I think that would be kind of cool. You should have done a 5 mil challenge. Well, the nice part about a 1 mil challenge is you can always expand it after. So if we like, if we get through this, we get to 1 million and we feel like there's still fun stuff for us to do, we absolutely could just go for 5 mil. We've talked about this. We actually talked about doing either 5 mil or 10 mil. Kind of depends on how fun this playthrough ends up being. Like if we continue to have fun on this, then maybe we do, we go for 5 mil. But if it's going to be like, 5 mil of more silage and more, lumber, then probably not, but we'll see. You'd love to see it? Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Double the gifted subs for 5 mil. 100 gifted subs? Like double your bet? It'd be like a double or nothing type of bet. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. This in here. Luke and Farm Talk, thanks for the follows on TikTok, guys. Appreciate that. I work in 7.5 hours. I'm a young farmer. Well, yeah, I guess that holds up for Australia. I grew up on a farm as well. We had beef cattle and then just a ranch with horses, and then we just like casually grew hay growing up, and it was good. Greenville, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. Oh, sorry, I got you mixed up with Luke. That makes sense. I'm Irish on a dairy farm. You could have let me guess that, and I would have got it 100% of the time. This kind of challenge is what I consider to be most fun in this game. I like it. I like that we've got a playthrough that's like a little more immersive. And then we've got this playthrough, which is more like competitive, more of a challenge. Like, this game is so what's the word? Like, not dynamic, diverse? Not diverse. That's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know. There's lots you can do. Lots of room for activities. I don't know what else you would. I don't know what else you. There's a word I'm looking for, but I don't know what it is. Closser Ford. I don't care about brands. I know that's a hot take as somebody who like A, grew up on a farm, but B, makes a lot of farming content and vehicle content in general. But I genuinely do not care about brands at all. I'm sure they all have upsides and downsides, but I don't care. I don't even really have a favorite tractor, you know? I'm one of those people that like, I pick brands based on the use case. I know it's a boring answer, but like, I don't pick brands just because I like the color or because I'm dedicated to a certain brand. I pick brands, a different brand maybe, sometimes the same brand, but like, I make my decision based on the attributes of that specific device for whatever I'm doing, whether it's a vehicle or a device or whatever, based on what I need in that moment and the specs of whatever it is that I'm buying. Yeah. Kitsu and Junior, thanks for the follow on TikTok, guys. Yes.
Quick question. So on your sawmills, do you have wood delivery set to selling?
No, I turned that off.
Okay, I figured. Yeah.
Why?
No, because I was just curious. Because I think if you have it going, that would technically count as selling wood.
I agreed with that. I probably should have checked with you, but I also figured it would just count as selling wood, so I turned that off.
Gotcha.
The other reason I turned it off actually is because it's a worse use of the wood, and because I'm like out of wood, I didn't want to sell it at that low of a price, so I just let it take longer and turn it into lumber.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm down to call that akin to selling lumber.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. Because, you know, you're rocking with so many sawmills now. I was wondering what you're doing.
I'm just trying to stay afloat here. I can't get away from the lumber.
I think you're just going all in on sawmills now. I don't think I'm going
all in, but we'll see what happens. That's a crazy mod. It's a little bit of an overpowered mod. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm leaning into
it is. I probably shouldn't have added it.
That's okay. We'll know for next time.
Yeah. Is it? It's just in the factories, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The production auto.
I don't know what that one is. I just did the
so
regular one.
Production.
It's the what?
The production one in the factory.
I don't know what the production auto one was, so I just left it alone. I didn't want to waste my money on it.
Okay, gotcha.
So I did just the regular production one.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Not to give away my industry secrets, but I will.
Yeah, well, you kind of already did.
That's too late. That's okay. I mean, you can see them.
Too
It's
late.
not like I'm telling you anything you can't verify for yourself, so that's
I can
okay.
verify it. I can verify it if I needed to. You know.
I'm still dying of the plague over here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Still?
so you might win. You might still win by default.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, don't give up yet. I know it's looking bleak for you, but don't give up yet.
Oh, don't worry. I got plans. Just yet. Don't you worry.
You got plans. Well, I got stuff that's actually happening. I got income, but plans are nice. You know, that's the first step. You'll get there.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, it's well, you're still over there, you know, going around and around in circles with your forge wagon. I'm out here doing stuff.
Yeah, what? You've still got your grass on the ground.
Yeah, that's part of the plan.
Okay.
It's the plan's too big brain for you. You wouldn't understand.
Did you cut it all so that you could like skip time and then it would all be cut?
Yeah.
It wasn't that big brain. That was normal brain. It was like regular brain.
Why aren't you doing that then? Because your day's about end.
I don't need it. I'm trying to, you know, give you a little bit of time to catch up. So I figured I didn't need to bother with that.
I see.
Yeah.
So now you're taking pity on me. Okay.
Well, you know, I think you need it. Like it's looking
yeah.
a little
Well,
rough
I
over
wish
there.
you wouldn't, because that's just gonna make it easier for me to smoke you, even though I'm already going to.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, you'll be eating your words. Don't worry.
All right. Enjoy.
Yep.
We got 30 minutes, by the way, chat. If you're.
Oh, we got 30 minutes left?
Yeah, we got 30 minutes.
So I take it we're just gonna hang out and chat now at this point.
Well, would you like? We can.
Oh yeah, we can.
Feistry says, "What's our favorite color?"
Well, usually people have different favorite colors.
Yeah. What's your favorite color? We don't have to share the.
Color?
We don't have to share our favorite color. But
well, usually I'd say red.
Usually you would say red, or red is your favorite color.
Yeah, well, yeah. Usually it changes from time to time, you know. But I think that's Sparx's favorite color.
What?
Yeah, sometimes I see a new color and I'm like, dang, that's a pretty good color. I think that's my new favorite color.
What do you mean you see a new color? How often are you seeing new colors?
What do you mean when I see a new color? You see new colors all the time.
I haven't seen a new color in like 20 years.
What are you talking about?
You see new colors?
New color combinations, yeah, I suppose.
Color combinations?
It's
Maybe.
like different shades. Like it's a different shade of blue or a different shade of red. Like fuck.
New color just dropped. Chat Neon Brown just dropped.
This guy's trying to make me feel like an idiot.
I'm not trying to make you feel like an idiot. I'm trying to understand what sometimes I see new colors means.
You see different shades of a color. I don't know.
Yes. Do you have? How specific is your favorite color? See, if you were saying sometimes I see new shades of a color, I would expect your favorite color answer to be like a hex code. You know, like.
Oh.
What's the hex code of your favorite color?
I don't even know.
See a new color and it instantly becomes your favorite. I've had a few experiences. I'm not gonna lie. Like I saw like oh my god, I gotta send you guys a picture of this truck. I saw a semi truck that was like kind of a perfect mix between baby blue and green, like seafoam green. It was beautiful. Beautiful. That's not a hex code cycle.
I'm really liking Ford's new marsh gray. It's a pretty cool color.
Okay, I jokes aside, I will actually say that sometimes new colors of cars come out that I like hadn't seen before, and that's valid.
Oh wait, so you agree now?
I do agree. No, I was just winding you up. I do actually agree with this because sometimes, like, you know who drops cool colors is car companies, and Le Creuset, that company that makes like cooking ware. But they always do them in like lines of specific colors. Every once in a while, they drop an insane color. And
I mean, Yeti's always dropping cooler colors.
Yeti, yeah, that's another one. There's just companies out there that are doing new colors. Let me tell you. Chat knows my favorite color.
Just doing new colors.
That's not how favorite color works. I mean, there's no rules with favorite colors. It's your favorite color.
There's rules to this now?
There's no rules for favorite color. If it's your favorite color, it's your favorite color. What are you talking about? Austin's live right now. He's on Twitch. You got to go to Twitch. How does one create a new color? Well, I don't know if the colors are actually created. Like, technically, we've discovered all the new colors. But, like, there's ways to not make a new color, but, like, sometimes they'll popularize a new color, you know? Color you haven't seen before. Go colorblind like me. Everything has a new color. Depends on my guess of it. You just make up colors. I like that. I like that. That's a move. Oh, here, let me combine the chats.
Wait, where did my sawmill go? I can't see it. It's buried under trees.
There you go. That's a color. That's a color. Sparx, Milwaukee, DeWalt, or Makita? I don't care.
Milwaukee. Milwaukee for sure. Any other answer than that is it's terrible.
What are those old? Is that Makita though that had the old like greeny blue tools? I feel like those things were virtually indestructible.
I think those were Makita.
I think you're right. We had a bunch of those Makita drills, like hand drills growing up, and I think you could have thrown those into the sun and the sun would lose. I don't know. I don't have a lot of tools right now. I got a little DeWalt hand drill, and just like miscellaneous junk, to be honest with you. This one is actually one of the red shades.
That are red. Okay.
Okay. That's fair. I guess that's fair. Which is crazy because your favorite tractor brand is not Case.
I just own a lot of Milwaukee tools and I like them.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Eyes look at color. Color is created. Twice. That's actually incorrect. Color is perceived, but like things have definitive objective colors. Of course, that is like within certain wavelengths. You could argue You could argue that the color we see is its optical color, but like it's got different colors under different like wavelengths.
I perceive this conversation's pretty dumb.
All right, that's fair. Here in the island, I'm a Bosch enjoyer, depending on the tool. The Germans at Enhill come with nice stuff. Pronounced Einkel. All right.
Bosch enjoyer, get him out of the chat. Get him out of the chat. Bosch? Who likes Bosch tools?
I will say DeWalt has the best marketing. They are the most active, I think, for social media marketing. I've seen some Makita stuff, but DeWalt's definitely on top of the marketing game for Gen Z. That's true. Eugene, thank you for the follow on TikTok, by the way. I appreciate that. I dropped my Milwaukee Fastback into cow poop, and did it live? Also, why?
Of course it lived.
Is it a? Of course it lived. I feel like any of those, like cow poop, is not really that intense of a substance. Like most things would be fine in cow poop.
It's you.
What?
I don't know. Sometimes it's pretty intense.
We grew up messing around with cow poop. It's like the mildest substance on earth. Till it starts to rot, then it's gross. But fresh, it's basically grass. Not even that bad. We used to run around. We'd wait till they. Okay, it's gonna be a gross story. We were growing up. We would wait for the cow poop. No, it was the horse poop. We'd wait for the horse poop in the field to freeze, and then we'd run around and kick the frozen piles, and they'd explode in like a steamy cloud of poop. Yeah, you can also shoot them with a pellet gun. You can shoot them with a pellet gun, and they pop. You can
shoot anything with a pellet. Just because you can shoot anything with a pellet gun doesn't mean you should.
It was a good time. It was a good time. You wait for them to freeze, and you shoot them with a pellet gun, and then they pop. It was a good time.
Got problems, man.
Why? This is like normal farm kid stuff.
I never once did that, and
You never shot frozen piles of poop.
No.
That's crazy. There's no way.
Squirrels.
And the squirrels. Yeah.
Gophers.
Yeah. All the above. And the frozen piles of poop.
No.
Shooting it with a pellet gun for the first time is a key memory. It really is. I genuinely will never forget that moment. Ram Ranch, thank you for the follow on TikTok, dude. I appreciate that. I've read once on the internet, take it with a grain of salt. Colors, light that reflects off of the thing you're looking at. Light has all the colors. It makes sense. That's a little bit of a simplification, but you're correct. Like, colors are basically the light that it doesn't absorb. Sometimes people get it backwards. They think it's the light that it does absorb. But the color of something is the wavelength of optical light that it reflects back at you. It's absorbing all the other colors. So something that's white is reflecting all of the white light back, whereas something that's black is absorbing basically, not 100% of the light, but most of the light. So it looks black. But that's only in the optical range, which isn't the entire spectrum of light. It's just the one that we can see. Think about all the colors the human eye can't perceive. And yeah, and then there's like, so there's colors outside of the visible range. And then there's colors that we can't, it's not that we can't perceive them within the visible range, but not everybody can like distinguish between all of the colors in the visible range. So like people with, and I don't know what, more cones or rods or whatever, can distinguish between more colors than the average person. So we might look at something and see one shade of pink. They might look at something and see 10 shades of pink in that same thing that looks solid to us. This is basically where my knowledge of this ends, because I don't know like what they have going on in their eyes that lets them do that. But that's, so there's more inside and outside.
50 Shades of Grey.
Which is what Skrillian pulled out of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it family game night? I think so. Oh, actually, there might not be. Oh, no, maybe there is. No, I'm pretty sure my family's still home on Sunday. I think my parents are out next week, but I'm pretty sure they're home on Sunday.
You still alive over there, bud, or?
So far, don't get your hopes up for me staying that way, but.
Oh, okay.
I'm still alive for a little bit. I wonder if I can cut faster if I turn this off. I might have to do a power hour here and just like see how much of this I can cut before it fully gets dark.
How much day left?
Oh, I don't really cut it that much faster without it. I think I'll be fine. It's all right. I can't even take any more Buckleys because you have to wait.
You can always take more.
I don't want to take more. I mean, I want to, but
Sparx, a good shot of whiskey will make you feel much better.
It's 4. Well, all right, we're getting to that time.
Sparx.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's almost 5 o'clock here. You might be onto something. We'll see if that works. How will Austin feel losing to Sparx on his deathbed? That would actually be worse. You better hope that this cold kills me before I win. Because if I was in this state and won,
kind of planning on it. No,
humans could only see blue, green, and red. Is that true for light? I guess that's true. And everything else is a combination of those.
You can't see any of the colors.
Doctor Who? Skrillium's actually colorblind?
Yeah.
No way.
And he can't see any of the colors.
That's crazy. Do you know Skrillium in real life, or do you meet Skrillium on stream? Oh, okay.
He says he's actually colorblind.
Skrillium's actually colorblind. Dang. We got to get him a nice pair of those colorblind glasses then. I don't know if those actually work or not.
Crying. He'll start tearing up and crying.
That's true. Some people have a crazy emotional reaction to that.
You just a big fake one like Logan Paul did.
Wait, what?
You don't remember back in the day Logan Paul got colorblind glasses and was like, oh, he was crying and shit.
When is Logan Paul has so many videos where he's crying? I don't know which one it is.
I don't know. It's on his channel.
I'll go check it out. And it was fake?
I think so, yeah.
That's crazy. Just didn't look right.
Something like that.
Huh. He does have a lot of videos where he's crying. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but good views. We gotta cry more, Austin. If we cry on stream, it's good views. Good clips.
I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea.
I know, right? Not really much to cry about in Farm Sim, though, is there? We could work with that. We could work with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that convincing enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Fantastic. Sparx, we may have to fast forward here real soon, bud.
You might be right. Let me get one more. Let me get one more tank full, and then I'll phone it in.
Alrighty.
I'll go by my spotlights here. Griffin Jonas, thanks for the follows on TikTok, guys. New trend unlock, crying videos on the internet. I don't even think that's a new trend. That's like the OG trend.
It's been an OG trend for a minute now.
Clip farming by crying on the internet is kind of a tale as old as time. What if chat starts crying too? Have at it. Have at it. I think I teared up potentially when we hit partner because I didn't know it was happening. It was the day that we hit partner on Twitch. We got raided by a bunch of Twitch staff. And I was having a terrible day. I distinctly remember having and it wasn't anything specific from what I remember, but I was just having a terrible day. And I was like, I'm going to stream and see if it cheers me up. And then we got raided by the Twitch staff, and then they congratulated us on partner and stuff like that. So now I don't skip stream unless I really cannot stream. But I remember tearing up a little that day. I think it's for views because we're emotional creatures. I mean, I've seen some TikTok videos that have made me cry a little bit. And I will say, I did watch them twice. I thought cat videos were the OG trend. I think technically the OG trend was wardrobe malfunctions. I think that's what started YouTube. Was some celebrity had a wardrobe malfunction, which spawned the creation of YouTube. Maybe fact check that one, but that's what I heard.
You might say, yeah, someone might want to actually fact check that before you still believe in that. I think YouTube was originally supposed to be like a dating website.
What? You think so? That'd be
I
crazy.
think so. That's what I heard. Might want to also fact check that.
Yeah, that one we should fact check. All right, let's give her a skip. Can't work at night anymore. That's as much as I can pull out of this.
Well, I'm just finishing cutting a tree.
Okay. Same with things that make you laugh. You instantly watch it again. Yes, I do that as well. Hope no one got hurt. I didn't know Twitch staff was so cutthroat. Oh yeah, they came in here with swords and knives and spears. Terrible. I might have just saved my entire crop.
Is that right?
I think so. Oh, maybe some of them did die. I forgot to flood. I was definitely supposed to flood last month, and I flooded it like...
Ooh.
Oh, I did lose a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not ready to harvest yet.
Oh, no way. I was right. I
What?
was right. Look at chat.
What? YouTube was originally created as a
right.
video-based online dating site called Tuned In Hookup, designed for singles to upload videos introducing themselves and their ideal partners. Launched on Valentine's Day 2005, the concept failed to gain traction, leading founders Chad Hurley, Steven Chan, and Jawed Kareem to pivot to a general video sharing platform. That's wild. Okay, what was my thing then? Because there's something related to some wardrobe malfunction that's also related to it, but I can't remember exactly what it was. All right, well, we can still cut more grass here. We may do. Oh my God. Sparx, which one is R3 on the wheel? Okay, above triangle or Y, go straight up, and then one to the left. The black one. Top right, there's a black button and a red button. It's the black button. At least on the T248. I don't know what it is on other ones, but it's a bumper. R3 is a bumper. Okay.
I got so many sawmills ripping now.
You got what?
So many sawmills ripping now.
How many do you have? Oh my God. Oh, wait, hold on. These are mushrooms. I thought you had like 10. Wait,
I
you got
will.
One?
Don't you worry.
You got sheep?
Yeah,
Two?
3 pastures of them.
3? 3 sawmills? You have 3 sawmills?
No, I got more than that.
Where are they? 1,
All over.
2, 3, 4. You got 4 sawmills.
Yeah.
Nice.
Making money. Making
Got
money.
7.
Yeah, only because you literally bought the cheapest piece of land with the most wood on it.
Yeah. Are you saying my good business decisions were wrong?
Yeah, it feels a little cheaty, you know?
What feels cheaty?
Fact of what you did.
These are good
know
business
why? It feels a little
decisions. Oh, it's
It feels a little
cheating because it's
cheaty.
good business?
Yeah, I'm a little jealous.
That still means cheating.
Hey, you know what? If I'm a little jealous, it's probably cheating.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Dating advice with Austin Farmer.
What? No.
If I'm a little jealous, it's cheating.
Okay, that's not that.
Hold on.
Do not put that in the context of
That
dating.
is not. Yeah, don't. That is not dating advice.
That is
well,
not to be taken in
it's
context.
technically
of
dating advice, but it's not good dating advice. Do not make
It'd be the
decisions
worst
based
dating
off that.
advice I ever have.
Yeah. Oh my God, Chad, I'm so sorry. There's liquid in my lungs. It's fine. It's not supposed to be there, but working
It's
on
almost
that.
dead. We're gonna win.
How would you feel if I actually died? How bad would you feel?
You know what? I'd feel pretty bad. I'm not even gonna lie.
Would you be disappointed that you didn't get the 50 subs for technically winning by default, though? Would that thought cross your mind?
I would absolutely be pissed about that.
You know what? I gotta respect it. Your lungs are probably the last place you want liquid to be. What about pants? No, I think liquid in your pants would probably be better than liquid in your lungs. Yeah, you might be onto something
your
with
lungs
that.
is like the one place you do not want it.
Yeah, it's probably the absolute worst. There is a breathable liquid technically. I've heard of that stuff. That started like that used to be like a sci-fi thing, and now they have like oxygen enriched gel, which apparently you could put in the lungs. and
Dude,
it will.
Wouldn't you like choke? Like feel like you're
Apparently,
suffocating?
yeah. I don't know if they've ever actually tested it on people, but I would imagine it's the worst feeling on the planet. It'd probably feel like choking and drowning, except like you would live. Yes, people use it. It hurts at first. Yeah, I would imagine.
Can't feel
Oh my
nice.
God. Blood does move through your lungs quite often. Yeah, but like on the proper side, on the inside. Not on the air side.
Man, I'm tired today. I got up at like 10 because I was gonna get ready for stream, and then Sparx texted me, "Oh, I guess start streaming at 1 today." Instead.
Oh, you got ready at 10. You got up at 10.
The train
Holy
is
Yeah, I
that's
also went to bed
early.
at 4 a.m.
10 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, I went to bed at 4 a.m.
Well, were you playing Arc Raiders?
Oh, I was actually working, believe it or not.
Oh my God. That is crazy. Are you gonna play Marathon, by the way?
What's that?
Are you gonna play Marathon? I know you've been vibing with Arc Raiders.
No. I haven't played Arc Raiders in about a week.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, it got super unfun.
Oh, dang. So
It's a
no
new one.
Marathon for you? You joining me in
Probably
Tarkov
not.
finally? You gonna play a real man's game, a real man's extraction
I might.
shooter? Play some Tarkov?
I'm like, oh, we got a shared community hype train. What the heck?
Do you have a shared community hype train? Thanks, chat. You're up at 3:30
there?
for the gym? That's gross. Technically, Sparx, the air is on the inside, but it's on the opposite side as the blood. It's on the inside of you, but it's on the opposite side as the blood. Which is good. Stay like that.
You know, I thought going to the gym more would like make me want to sleep more, and no, it's not.
It did for me. It didn't for you?
No, dude, I feel more awake and energized than anything else.
When do you go to the gym, though? In the morning or the evenings?
At night.
At night? Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Morning gym is the best because then you're like psyched up for the whole day.
Oh heck no, I prefer night gym.
Really?
Yep. Dude, I am a night owl. It's just it. I can stay up like ridiculously late.
I guess. Yeah, maybe
Dude,
you're just predisposed to be
I've gone
like
back
that.
to 48-hour deals and with no problem.
Crazy. No, I've been getting up at like 5:30 most days. Usually gym right after stream. I won't go today because I'm sick, but like usually gym right after stream, and then I'm in bed by 10 at the latest.
That's usually one of my
Lovely.
nights getting started.
That's crazy. Morning gym has proven better. I mean, I'm not looking to min-max my life. I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I don't really care.
I'm not trying to min-max there.
But like,
usually 10 p.m. is right when I'm cracking open my first whiskey for the night.
after the gym or pre-gym?
Usually after the gym.
That's
Usually
probably
after.
the right move. It's probably the right move.
Yeah,
I will say
pre-gym, I
the,
gotta drive to the gym, so yeah.
that's true. The morning crowd is better. The morning crowd at the gym is better. It's all old people. They're all on the treadmills and the ellipticals. Weights are open. The racks are open. Cables are open. And it's just a bunch of old people on the treadmills. And you get to do whatever you
Where
want.
I'm at, there's like nobody in the gym. By the
Man,
time
I
go.
wish.
Like,
Yeah,
nobody.
mine's
There's
busy.
maybe the odd person.
Really?
Yeah,
It's crazy. I guess.
maybe the odd person hitting the stairmaster.
I was gonna say just to like be vague about it. That makes sense. That makes sense
Yeah.
for yours. Yeah. Do you
It
based on
doesn't-
your body's
doesn't
rhythm?
matter.
If you're a night owl, go later. Yeah, just go with whatever's sustainable. I mean, everyone talks about like how to min max it. When it comes to fitness, just go with what's sustainable for you. Like, that's it. That's the most important thing. Whether it's like diet or exercise, bedtime, just whatever you can sustain in a healthy way. Because you could like, always get 100+ grams of protein, go to the gym 2 hours a day, get 1,500 calories a day, whatever. But if you're gonna do it for a week and then stop, then there's no use, right?
Listen,
Yeah, I like that.
I will still go bang out a 2,000 calorie McDonald's meal, no problem. Usually on the weekly.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely have days where I just don't worry about it.
I've dropped though since I moved here. I've dropped at least 20 pounds.
20 since you moved?
Yeah.
Holy
At least.
crap, dude. Those factory girls are
Just
putting in
just
work.
the fact- Yeah, it's crazy. That and going to the gym more, like.
Yeah,
obviously
that's
gonna
true.
help. 'Cause I'm way closer to the gym now than I was. Like I was at least when I lived at the other place there, I was at least like 45 minutes from the gym.
Oh, that's
Out,
brutal.
like,
I'd never
4
go.
minutes.
Yeah. What are you doing? We're just making some silage. I'm at 370 grams of protein, 3,700 calories. What? Are you like a silverback
300
gorilla?
pounds
Like
in jack?
what? What do you mean? 370 grams of
This
protein?
guy's Sam Sulik.
Have you pooped this year? That's like, respectfully.
This guy's Sam Sulik over here.
That's insane, dude. Okay, good for you. Name holds up, I guess.
Oh,
What do you eat for 370 grams of protein, 3,700 calories? You get 10 grams of protein for every 100 calories? What are you eating, dog food? I'm 6'1", 255. Holy
smokes.
What? Okay, what, Punisher?
gotta be
Walk us through your diet, dude. What are you eating on a daily basis? Do your kidneys still work? Yeah, holy. He eats an entire family of chicken. Yeah, fair. 12 raw eggs, whole rotisserie chicken, block of tofu, bed. I've had 760 calories today and 43 grams of protein. That's still pretty good. That's still a lot, to be honest with you. Yeah. 760 and 43 grams? Well,
When's Old School coming out?
pretty good.
Probably never.
Oh, dang. I just joined track after getting off wrestling. I'm excited but nervous, not to mention how much more calories I will burn. I don't know how like much better like cardio is compared to wrestling. I mean, is wrestling cardio? I guess wrestling is cardio. It's just not as like consistent, I guess, but crazy. Yeah, I did through high school, middle school, even elementary school. Actually, I did a lot of track, running, cross country. That was like my thing. And then I just kind of kept running a little bit in the summers as an adult, but not enough to make a big difference.
Do you want to know what I did?
What's that?
Move square pails and 5-gallon buckets full of grain. That's what I did.
That'll do it. That works.
Yeah. There was no track out where I was.
No, it was farm work.
It was homeschooling and farm work. That's what it was.
Yeah. That, you know what though? That's still, some people would kill for that experience. Some people that really value that, like that practical stuff over the gym, which is, it's fair. Wrestling is extreme cardio. Yeah, but it's extreme cardio for like short bursts of time, whereas running, it's like moderate cardio or maybe intense cardio, depending on how
You want
much you
intense
run.
for short bursts of
For
time.
like 20. Oh, is that what you want? Is that good?
Yeah, that's better.
I don't know.
Because then you're going as hard as you can go for like short amounts of time. Whereas if you play it out over a long period of time, unless you got insane cardio, like
I don't know what the benefits of
your
each would be.
performance is going downhill.
Maybe. I don't know what the benefits of each is. I don't know cardio as well, you know? Kenny, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Wrestling is strength and cardio. Yes. Yeah. You eat top at 5,000 calories or more? 5,000, Brandon?
5,000?
That's like a week. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
I wish I could eat 5,000 calories a
Okay,
day.
what's
Holy
yours?
smokes, I love food.
I don't think Punisher ever told us there. Oh, here it goes. I'm all natural, no supplements. Eat egg whites with spinach and mushrooms with protein toast. Okay, I did discover protein toast yesterday, and that was exciting. I eat beef or chicken for lunch with broccoli, black beans, spinach. Dinner, I eat protein cereal with almond milk, and I'll eat protein snacks. Holy.
When's the last time you
wild.
touched McDonald's?
Yeah. Do you have like a cheat day where you don't do this, Punisher? Because that's actually... Do you do that every day?
What he's essentially eating is human dog food.
Pretty much. That's true.
That is
But
essentially
like,
what it is.
it must be working. People say that wrestling isn't that
it's
hard or
absolutely-
crazy.
Yeah, it will work.
I don't think anybody says wrestling isn't that hard. If they do, they're talking about like WWE, not real wrestling.
WWE is just acting. Next
Yeah,
step.
which is fine. That like there's, and obviously that takes some like athleticism as well and stuff like that. But like, I don't think anybody's looking at what actual wrestlers do and go, oh, that looks easy. That doesn't look hard. They're like fighting dudes. Like, I don't want to do it. It looks hard. I've never heard somebody say wrestling isn't hard. Saturdays is
Twitch
cheat
telling me
days.
My live is unstable.
I wouldn't worry about it unless chat says it's bad.
Okay.
Saturdays is cheat days. Yes, every day I eat clean. Wow, good for you, dude. That's insane.
That's crazy.
Just
That's
grappling sweaty
that's
dudes.
Crazy discipline.
That's impressive. Tell Punisher he
can't
needs
eat
to
peanut
also walk outside to take fresh air in your lungs. I'm not giving Punisher any advice, actually. I don't think he needs our advice. He's got it locked down, dude.
I think he's just fine.
Yeah. It's not picking
Dude,
up
I
the
could
I
not
know
be that-
it overfilled it, so I just cut another line to 'cause I had to come this way anyways. Try to be better about putting this all the way up. Mashing it while we're there. Friday suppers are my cheat day. Oh, so you got like a cheat meal. I gotta pick one. I gotta pick a day to be a little less like smart about it, you know? I feel like I just every few weeks I'll just randomly pick a day and like that'll be my day. But I also
Every few
Like it's-
weeks. Not much.
Yeah.
Once a week.
I probably should. That'd probably be better. But I also don't like generally I don't go that crazy with my regular diet anyways. Like I'm not that on top of it. I don't count calories. I'll like kind of be conscious of the amount of protein I'm having, but like that's about it. I was working in the
I
oil
love
field,
salty
drinking a
food.
lot, and it was messing with my liver, so I changed how I live. Dang. That's awesome. That's a sick story. I had an unhealthy time. I was 2 full meals, 4 energy drinks, 2 bars of chocolate, but that time I had 2 hours sleeping on average. Oh my God. I hope you're doing better than that now. That is crazy. Someone in high school wrestling every pound of weight counts because you can be 215 pounds and then be 216 the next day and move up a weight class. Yeah, I've never really understood how that works, but I would imagine you kind of want to be at the top of the class, but not move on to the next one. All right, well, chat, it is 5:01 p.m., so probably time to wrap this up.